G. Marshall. Make no mistake, almost as powerful as the love of life is the love of liberty. Men in prison, in war and peace, good men and bad, have risked everything to escape. But strangely enough, despite ingenuity and courage, the greatest helping hand is chance. The alarm of a sentry, the bark of a dog, the wrong turning, any could spell death or life. Worth exploring? Mysterious enough for you? I think so.
Roland, what stupid mistake brought you to this prison camp?
Marshal, don't make me tell you. It still gives me nightmares.
Do you have any ideas how we could get out of here?
I have escaped from Berg prison camp and from Lubeck.
So Scharnhorst couldn't be any harder. How do you start?
My method is simple. Make friends, make observation, and make haste. Comprenez?
Our mystery drama, Breakout, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by James Agate Jr. and stars Paul Hecht and Bob Caliban. I'll be back shortly with Act One.
Start your mornings with a double dose of laughter on CBS television, beginning with The Jeffersons.
Me and my big been hard time together, and ain't another woman in this world who will stick by me the way she has. You ain't lying.
The laughs continue with us. And then,
Here's the first item up for bids, and the price is right.
join Bob Barker and for an hour of excitement and fabulous prizes. It's The Jeffersons, Alice, and The Price is Right. Weekdays on CBS television.
Hi. Hope you got what I need. What's wrong? Pain, itch, hemorrhoids. Been driving my truck all day, and I need Preparation H. Right. Gives lots of people temporary relief. Its special ingredients relieve pain and itch flare-ups. Helps shrink swelling of inflamed hemorrhoidal tissue. That's real medicine. I'll take ointment and suppositories. Hi. Feeling better today? Oh, thanks to you, good buddy.
Preparation H relieves pain and itch. Helps shrink swelling. Use only as directed.
Person to person, heart to heart. Together we can move the world if we each do our part by helping care of the children. Nourish and to heal those in need. If we each help one needy child today through care, we'll change tomorrow, the children everywhere.
Please send your check or money order to CARE, Box 576, New York 10156, or local care office. The time is World War I. Two of France's ace pilots, Anselm Marshall and Roland Garros, both with dozens of air victories over the enemy, found themselves interned in Germany's Scharnhorst prison, both vowing to escape, get back to France, back into the air, and into combat. Their story? You, Lieutenant Marshall. You first.
I was flying my Newport Breakout with a synchronized Vickers gun over the cockpit and a 220 Hispano Sousa engine at 3,000 feet, taking photos of the battlefield, hoping I was out of range of Fritz's anti-aircraft fire. And I found I was not. A shell passed through my right wing. I banked right and left and observed that two ribs of the plane were broken. Then another shell. Each one scored a direct hit on my tail. I could see the black smoke over 105. That meant I'd no hope of staying aloft. Wing over, stick forward, a split ace into a dive and headed for the trees. Unfortunately, behind the German lines. And that, my dear Roland, is how I am prisoner here in Scharnhorst once again. And What stupidity brought you here, mon ami?
Don't make me tell you, Marshal. It still gives me nightmares. Besides, do you really want to know?
No. What I really wish to know is what idea have you to get us out of here?
Let me see. I've broken out of Berg prison and out of Lubeck. So how could Chandros be any harder? My method is simple. Make friends, make observation, and make haste. Each of us every day on the lookout. And at night, we compare notes.
Make friends, eh? There is a Russian prisoner here. Nikolai someone? He didn't tell me his last name. He's been here a long time. Yesterday he winked at me and whispered he knows a way out.
Why hasn't he escaped then?
Good question. But he didn't tell me.
Don't be too sure this Nikolai will help a Frenchman. Russians have never forgiven us for Napoleon.
What is it, Nikolai? I saw you motioning to me in the yard. You wish to show me something in this corridor?
To begin, Lieutenant Marshal, I have admired your exploits as pilot for the whole war.
You've been in Scharnhorst here for the whole war?
Bad luck, yes. Lieutenant, stand here with me in front of this door until the guard goes around the corner. Good, he's gone. Look, I have keys for door. His storeroom. I open. Come inside quick. Look, other side. Window not much barred. I lock doors so no one know why you're here. Lieutenant, look out from window. It's freedom.
Yes, I've cut through bars much thicker than this before.
I get Lieutenant fired. I help. Every night after roll call, I open this door. You fire bars. Soon you are free.
Very tempting, Nikolai, but why are you helping me?
For great aviator, I must do this. You wish me to get file for you tonight?
I'll talk to you tomorrow, Nikolai.
Tomorrow? Why waste one day?
A night to think it over does not waste a day. That Russian. Do you know what I saw, Roland, not 10 meters from the window of the storeroom? A sentry. I could see his shadow over at one side.
Now you know, mon ami, he wanted you shot trying to escape. You know, I've been thinking, Marshal. This Chandros prison is too guarded to escape over a wall. However, I had a plan. We simply walk out one evening.
Walk out?
Disguised as German officers.
Our uniforms would give us away. For one thing, our greatcoats are blue, the Germans wear gray.
We change the color. First, we have to be very sick in order to get ourselves admitted to the prison hospital. Once inside, we find some permanganate to bleach our coats.
Why not? When do we start?
Right now. Both of us have this very bad attack of dysentery. You make noise, I make noise.
Success. We stayed in the hospital a few days. When we were cured of dysentery, we took with us enough permanganate of potash to bleach a battalion. Then we made a strong solution, dumped in the coats, which we soaked and scrubbed until our French blue coats became German gray. Then we made buttons out of wood, painted them greenish bronze, and sewed them on.
Now, where's the needle and thread? Oh, yes, here. What are you doing?
I am making German officers' caps. You see, first I cut the cardboard to make a frame, and then I had better measure your head for yours, Oberleutnant.
Caps. I I am proud of our cleverness.
Yes, and all I need is some cloth to cover the caps, and in the front, a kind of metal insignia that they wear.
It won't be so easy.
Yes, tonight, after roll call, you and I will take a little walk and make a search for cloth. We'll also look for some metal and something out of which we could carve what looks like a saber for each of us.
You're forgetting something.
I am?
If we're German officers of rank, we should have a wide red stripe around the cap.
Yes. How about red flannel?
Yes.
Like our colonel wears.
You're not going to take the colonel's red flannel underwear from him?
No, I wouldn't be so cruel. The colonel is going to give it to me gladly. If we stay in the shadows and move along the wall, none of the sentries will see us.
Let me go over our shopping list. 2 sabers, or their equivalent, some shiny metal for insignia, cloth for caps, and the colonel's underwear.
Behind this building is a clothesline, and if we're lucky, we might find hanging on it some cloth.
Do you see what I see?
I do. And it's ours. Here, Roland, stuff these gray trousers under your shirt.
I have another surprise for you. If we're going to walk out the wagon house gate, underneath our uniforms, we'll need civilian clothing. I've got it. Just stand to one side. I lift this stone.
What is that rolled up in that hole? Oh, what is it? What have you hidden?
Civilian clothing, I told you. Put the stone back. 2 suits and a felt hat.
You've carried all that from Burg to Lübeck to Scharnhorst?
Somebody had to think of these things. Now, where do we go?
We keep moving alongside this building.
Stop. You can't just walk by that window. Somebody might be inside there and see you. The lights are on. It's the German officer's mess.
Hold on. Take a good look at those tables in there. What do you see?
Very nice china and napkins.
And on the tables, beautiful silverware, huh? Look at the elaborate design, particularly the knives.
Of course. The handles of those knives would look perfect on our officers' caps. Shall we go in through this window?
Certainly not. Through the door. Too bad. The outside door is locked. We'll have to try opening the window. Up. And it opens. Now, when I get inside, I'll take 2 knives and anything else I think might be useful. Roland, keep watch.
Oui.
Here I go.
What are you doing? Who are you?
Ancien Marshal, French Air Force, mon colonel.
Look here, I thought you were here. What are you doing in our mess hall at this time of night?
Mon colonel, there is danger.
Danger? What danger?
Mon colonel, you may know I have just recovered from a severe case of dysentery. The doctor told me it is everywhere in Scharnhorst. I was just examining the napkins to see if there were germs.
One can see dysentery germs?
I was looking to see how recently the napkins were washed.
Are you sure?
Take the matter of one's own underwear, mon colonel. Within 48 hours of putting on underwear, which has been laundered in the prison, dysentery strikes.
Marshal, I'm going to my quarters, examine my underclothing, and bring them to you. You go to your quarters immediately, Lieutenant. I shall be there directly.
Mon colonel, room number 7. Bring your underclothing. I will be happy to take care of it. Back with ran to our quarters with 2 knives, 2 barrel staves, and a pair of grey trousers. Minutes later, the colonel came in with his red flannel underwear, which we cut into red ribbons for the officers' caps, sewed on the grey cloth, the knife handles, and carved the staves into sabres, staining them with black shoe polish. The work of one night. But it took over a month before we managed to forge identity papers with first names. By February the 14th, Roland Garros and I were dressed in our imitation uniforms and ready to leave.
Achtung! Herr Marshal, stand at attention when your general speaks to you.
That is the most unbelieving German accent I've ever heard, Roland. Now, I am going to be the colonel. I'm fluent in German, and the less you say, Roland, the better. Now, I will call you Oberleutnant.
That suits me. I was only trying to help.
Yes. Now, there are 3 sentries one has to pass at the Wagenhaus gate. We have to be out of Scharnhorst, rid of our uniforms, and at the Magdeburg station in time to catch the 6:30 train.
Marshal, your coat fits you like a glove.
Well, it should. It's my own. Bleached, but still my own. Yours doesn't fit so well, Roland. You seem to have put on weight. What time is it?
5:30.
Shall we go? It's just starting to get dark. Where are the suits we are going to wear as civilians?
I'm wearing both of them under my coat. That's why I look so fat.
Your sabers strapped tightly?
Oui.
And our papers. You have yours? I have mine. I hope they work. And Roland, remember, I do the talking.
It takes bluff, assurance, and a good deal of daring to break out from a prison camp in wartime, especially during World War I, when it was one's duty to try to escape, a matter of honor, particularly those ace flyers of the French Air Force, who in those days could not be replaced. War in the skies from 1914 to 1918 was in its infancy, and one man in prison might turn the tide of battle. I shall return shortly with Act 2. What do doctors recommend to avoid constipation? These days, doctors stress the importance of fiber in the diet. Food fiber that helps the system regulate itself naturally. Metamucil is the laxative made from natural fiber. No chemical stimulants. So for occasional constipation, doctors recommend Metamucil more often than any other laxative. The way to overcome constipation is the natural way. But if not nature, Metamucil. Read label and follow directions.
True Value Hardware Store's February tool value of the month is a hand tool of striking quality. Hi, Pat Summerall to tell you it's the professional quality Master Mechanic curved claw hammer for just $4.99. Its heat-treated high-carbon steel head is held securely in place by a technique called the living wedge that expands and contracts with the hickory handle. And right now, the professional quality Master Mechanic curved claw hammer is just $4.99 while supplies last at participating True Value Hardware stores.
Hello, this is Ann Miller. As I am speaking, intensive research is going on from coast to coast. Research sponsored by the March of Dimes in its fight against birth defects. A doctor in San Diego asked why women who smoke during pregnancy have more low birth weight babies. Also, a young woman researcher in North Carolina probed the genetic factors of disorders involving cholesterol. A Colorado scientist seeks the prevention of fetal growth retardation by studying how hormones act on the uterus. And this is only a small part of the scientific research being done by March of Dimes grantees, who received over $9 million last year to probe birth defects, causes, and prevention. It is a long and very difficult road, but it is a road that must be traveled to ensure our next generation's good health. So please give to the March of Dimes to make the road a little smoother, that goal, good health for all, a little nearer. Thank you.
In the annals annals of World War I, the escape from Scharnhorst prison by Lieutenant Anselm Marschall and ace flyer Roland Garros has never been equaled. Disguised as German officers, at twilight, they approach the first sentry. Every passing minute is against them. If they are not on that 6:30 train, their absence will be discovered and the escape will fail.
Halt! What is loose?
Halt! I said halt!
I heard you. Stand up straight, soldier. What kind of a sentry are you? You see, Herr Oberleutnant, what riffraff. They send us for a prison camp.
Ja.
Dummkopf! Don't you know enough to salute the superior officer? I shall report you to the general. Come along, Oberleutnant. I apologize for this Dummkopf. Let us hope we have more discipline at the front.
Hold on. This time I'll start talking before we get to the second sentry. You follow my lead.
Me.
I tell you, Herr Oberleutnant, it is insufferable that a German colonel like myself should be hooted at by these Franzosen prisoners in the middle of an inspection tour.
Ja.
I say it is our duty to go to Herr General and inform him that his staff is being mocked at every turn, nicht wahr? Please, Sentry, pull up the barrier like a good man. Dankeschön. You agree, Herr Oberleutnant?
Ja.
Good.
Right. We got past the second sentry, eh, Harlow? Only one to go. Keep nodding just the way you're doing. That is perfect.
I was saying to Herr General this morning, I said, Herr General, if we do not have complete discipline in Scharnhorst, where do we have it?
Our last few steps over this footbridge and across the moat.
The only way to beat the enemy is discipline. Von Moltke said it. Clausewitz said it.
This sentry's going to give us trouble, I can tell.
And Herr General himself said it to me just this morning. Guten Abend. You see, Herr Oberleutnant, now this sentry is more experienced. Notice the way he stands. He knows how to follow instructions. Papers, please. Was? Bitte. Your papers. Now, this is the third time we've been asked for those stupid papers. How do you think we got this far, Sentry? But I must see papers. If you think, Sentry, that on a cold night in February we are going to unbutton our coats to show our papers, you are very much mistaken. Open the gates. Mach schnell.
Herr Oberleutnant, I'm sorry. Unfortunately, here we have an example of following instructions too carefully.
Ja.
Oh, it's cold. I hope no one can see us standing here by the railroad tracks. Now, time to change our clothes. What time is it, Rollo?
We have 15 minutes before the train leaves Magdeburg.
What a night to get undressed.
I'm happy to get out of this uniform, useful as it was, and end my brief career in the German army.
Oui. Sabers, caps, coats, everything. Roll them up together. See if we can find a good place to hide them.
There's a drain under the tracks. I can stuff them in there.
Oh, Marty, it's cold. You weren't so stupid to wear both civilian suits, Rollo. Here, let me have mine. I hope it fits.
I have found a gap for you.
No, give me the hat.
Charlie, try to remember who brought the civilian clothing in the first place. You're no longer our German colonel giving orders.
You're right, Rollo. You are right. What are you doing?
Putting my ear to the tracks. No, nothing yet. The train must be late.
There. And how do I look, Rollo?
You were more impressive as a German colonel.
Thank you. I like your outfit. Like a typical German peasant. Eh bien, shall we stroll to the Magdeburg station?
this train 6 hours, Marshal. When do we reach Cologne?
I'm not sure. I hope we're going in the right direction.
The train's stopping. I cannot see a thing out the window. Oh, yes, I do. Some men with lanterns.
I beg your pardon. Does this happen often? The train stopping like this?
Only try. Police, let's jump it while there's time. I wonder if they're stopping all the trains.
Nobody knows who we are.
The old man who sat across from us, he was looking at me very strangely.
Roland, don't ask for trouble before it comes.
And those dogs, is that imagination also?
You're right, they're after us.
We are two very well-known French flyers. The Germans would do anything to keep us from getting back into the air. Down below there. You see that farmhouse? Shall we head for it?
They'll be asleep. We could go hide in the barn.
We haven't much choice. The dogs are getting closer.
Wait, someone has just lit a candle in the house. They're opening the door.
It's a woman. She's standing there, looking out.
I trust a woman. Let's run for the house.
Who are you? What are you doing here? Are you Germans?
No, madame. We are not German. We are French. My friend and I have escaped from Scharnhorst.
Quickly, come with me. Up this ladder to the attic. I heard the dogs. I know. I'll go first and open this trap door.
You're going to hide us? You, a German woman?
I hide anyone who flees from war. I hate war.
Madame, are you alone in this farmhouse?
Almost. My father and my uncle and two older brothers were called up. In the attic where I'll hide you, I have hidden Hans, my younger brother. Now, we talk later. Follow me up this ladder. Hans, it's me, Renata. Wake up. Hans, hold the trap door open. I'm bringing some friends. We shall wait up here in the attic until they have given up and taken the dogs away.
Won't they come to your farmhouse?
No. If it's the police from our town, they know about Hans, so they let us alone.
Your brother doesn't say much.
He is afraid. He will talk when he knows you better. You see, he is not very well, but he is good with animals. When they came to draft him into the army, I hid him here in the attic.
He has been here through the whole war?
For 4 years. Since the Kaiser, since Germany declared war.
But, madame, we are your enemy. We are French.
And you cannot understand why I hide you from my own people.
No, I cannot.
My country went to war against you. You are only defending yourselves. Now, we will talk later. The dogs have gone. Now, you must both be hungry. Hans, I'm taking my two friends down to the kitchen to give them some food. Now, you go back to sleep. All right?
Madame, the food was magnificent. I thank you very, very much. Until we reach the frontier, we will not be sleeping at night, so I'm going to catch some sleep now while I can. Roland, are you coming up?
I'm really not tired, Marshal. I'll stay down here for a while.
Very well. Thank you again, Madame, for giving us a chance to catch our breath.
Do you think you can open the trapdoor alone?
Oh, yes. I have opened quite a few in the last year. Good night, Madame. Bonsoir, Roland.
I feel so foolish. I don't know your name.
I don't know yours.
Roland Garros.
Renata Meyer.
Enchanté. We have kept you up this night. I apologize.
Oh, I heard the dogs. I was afraid for my brother. What is your friend's name?
Anselm Marshal. He is also a flyer in our air service, a lieutenant.
Oh, I have never been in an airplane. It must be wonderful to fly.
It's not so romantic the way you think it is. I am a soldier, which means I deal in death.
You shoot from an airplane?
Oui, I do.
I wish you would not talk about shooting and killing.
It is almost daylight to think. 12 hours ago, I had no idea that a woman, supposedly my enemy, was here running a farm. Where will I be 12 hours from now?
Oh, you are escaping to Holland?
Oui.
To fight again.
Oui, I must.
Will you remember me?
What a silly question. Remember you.
Renata Meyer, your enemy who hates war?
My friend who hates war. Perhaps after the war I might visit you and you will teach me how to milk a cow.
Frau Meyer! Frau Meyer!
Go up to the attic. Hurry. I'll tell you when they are gone.
Frau Meyer! Then break down the door. Where are they, those two?
What are you doing here? Who are you?
We are looking for 2 French prisoners who have escaped from Scharnhorst.
There are no prisoners here.
And where does this letter go?
Oh, that. Just to a storeroom.
You are sure?
To the attic. There's nothing up there.
We shall see. Good. Hold this letter. I'm going up.
You're wasting your time. There is nothing.
I shall look for myself.
Marcel, good shot. You've killed them both.
Yes, I heard them. I couldn't risk their finding us or your brother, madame.
We can't stay now. Someone will have heard the shots, and they'll be here soon.
You kill them to save Hans?
No. We must leave now, immediately.
But we can't go without hiding the bodies. If someone comes and finds the dead soldiers, they will accuse Renata. I'm killing this one. You get that one. Madame, wash this floor carefully. Clean off any blood. You heard nothing. You know nothing. Ready, Marshal?
Ready. I've got this one.
Now, if you walk in a straight line past the 2 oak trees, you will come to an old stone quarry. No one will look there.
Thank you. Take care of Hans. Perhaps we shall meet again. Renata, au revoir.
Auf Wiedersehen. I pray for you both that the war is short.
Down through the ages, hasn't that been the prayer of wives, mothers, and sweethearts? That the war be short and their loved ones return home. You wonder, will there always be wars? Will civilization ever outgrow the need for destruction? Or as Napoleon himself has said, we are doomed forever to repeat our follies, for war is the business of barbarians. I shall return shortly with Act 3.
One Valentine's Day, when I was younger, a boy gave me my first Valentine candy. I would have married him then and there, except I was 8 and he was 7. Even today, every February 14th, I get all sentimental when Jeff gives me one of those beautiful Whitman samplers, or a great big romantic Valentine heart filled with delicious Whitman's chocolates. It may sound corny, but Valentine's just isn't Valentine's for me until Jeff shows up with that Whitman's heart.
I'm Della Reese, here to help you warm up those lunchtime sandwiches. They always be better when you remember that soup. Kids always warm up to Campbell's chicken noodle soup. That tender chicken, golden chickeny broth, and oodles of noodles. So warm up that sandwich. Give them the golden goodness of Campbell's chicken noodle soup, because they always eat better when you remember that soup. And it's right on your shelf, remember?
Turn back toward the window. Crushed out a cigarette.
Hi, this is Kenny Rogers. Every cigarette smoker can stop. Don't care how long or how much you smoked, how many times you've fallen off the wagon and tried to crawl back on, or how chained you may think you are to your cigarettes. Well, here's some tips on how to get loose from the cigarettes. First, believe in yourself. Then, begin to carry your cigarettes in a different place. Switch your brand of cigarettes at least twice a week. Don't carry matches or a lighter. Challenge yourself each morning by jotting down how many cigarettes you think you need. And at night, how many you actually smoke. Don't get crippled in your best years by heart disease. Get some help. Quit smoking. Call the American Heart Association and put your money where your heart is. Give to the American Heart Association. They're fighting for your life.
French air aces of World War I have been captured by and escaped from the Germans. Dressed as civilians bombed out of their homes, they head for neutral Holland. There is danger at every turn, for any French officer caught out of uniform will be shot as a spy. Roland Garros and Ansel Marshal hurry towards an abandoned quarry, carrying 2 dead men.
Here's the quarry.
Yes, it's filled with water and pieces of ice down there.
Over you go, my friend. Your turn, Marshal.
Now what?
There may be a workman's train out of the nearest town, which will get us to Cologne. Then, Aix-la-Chapelle.
Cologne, yes. Such a big city, no one will be able to trace us. From this quarry, which way?
Common sense tells me, find the railroad tracks, follow them, and they generally lead you to a station. To Cologne before? How can we hide?
The crowds will hide us. Obviously, these people never go to bed. You wouldn't think Germany was at war. Well, I wonder if the shops are open.
Shops? For what?
I want to buy some chocolate. From Cologne to Aix-la-Chapelle is quite a distance. And who knows how long before we get a meal like that German woman gave us last night. And I must buy a hat. A hat? Yes, I'm not comfortable in this grubby, ill-fitting cap that you gave me.
I'm not going into any hat store with you tonight.
And who asked you to? I can pick out my own hat.
At 11 at night, you're going to find somewhere to buy a hat here in Cologne? Someone's going to want.
Mon ami, please, you don't know the mentality of the German. That is exactly the kind of thing that he would do. Where are we? This is the Ringstrasse. The shopping center is that way. The cathedral is over there. See those 2 spires?
Oui.
That is where you'll wait for me.
In the cathedral?
Oui, monsieur. On your knees praying for my safety. And when I return, I'll pray for yours. The chocolate was easy to buy. There are machines everywhere. You put in your pfennig and out comes the chocolate. But to find a hat store open for business was a little more difficult. But I found one, purchased a Hamburg, and started back towards the cathedral. But I was being followed. Every time I would stop, so would whoever was following me. If I could only get as far as the cathedral, I might escape out the back way. Who would arrest one in a cathedral?
Where are you? It's been over an hour. It's 1 o'clock.
I've been followed. Keep your eyes straight ahead of you. Don't look at me. You don't know me. I'm a stranger sitting in a pew next to you.
What are we going to do?
We must separate. No point in you getting arrested as well. Now, you go to Aix-la-Chapelle. If in 2 days I am not at the front of the platform where the baggage is unloaded, if I am not there in 2 days at this time, make your way alone into Holland. You still have the compass?
And the map. Oui.
Bonne chance, mon ami. I am leaving now. Don't get up.
Mein Herr,
Was?
bitte, einen Moment.
I don't know who you are, but surely you have better manners than to engage in conversation in our beautiful cathedral. If you wish to talk, we shall go outside.
Natalie, I mean you no harm. I wish to ask you a question, only a simple question.
Oh, I thought you were a thief.
I saw you in the Ringstrasse, and I said to myself, that beautiful hat. Tell me where I can buy such a hat.
Roland and I met as planned and arrived at Aix-la-Chapelle. On our map, Aix-la-Chapelle was 16 kilometers from the frontier. Beyond that, Holland. We started walking.
It's even colder tonight. Even I broke out of front horse.
Yes, what I wouldn't give for my old army topcoat now, eh?
And the fur-lined overalls.
And the boots.
And the fur-lined helmet. Can you read what that sign says, my friend?
It's an arrow. It says Tivoli. Ah, bon, we are heading the right way.
Stop a minute. I just kicked something.
What is it?
It's a flashlight.
Let me see. Only issue. That means a patrol passed here recently and one of the soldiers dropped it.
It works. Now I can check our compass and the map even if the moon's not out.
Roland, put it out, quick. What is it? There was a flash of light up there. I can make out a house. What's that? What's that sound?
It's water. A river.
Look here. That light came from a house on the other side of a bridge.
I see the bridge now. That means guards, and guards means show us your papers.
We do better to climb down to the edge of the river and then look for a place where it's not too wide, where we could jump across.
Yes, a very narrow place. If I fell in and got wet now, I'd be one solid 6-foot icicle. Marshal, don't you think the currents are too strong here? Let's try another place.
Look, we spent 2 hours looking, Roland, and this is the narrowest point of the river. There are large flat stones all the way across. We can walk on those.
Perhaps you can, but I can't. Mon ami, believe me. Absolument. I cannot. I'll shine my flashlight on those stones. You see? Covered with ice.
Not more than 25 feet to the other side. We must try while it's still dark.
I can't do it, Marshal.
I'll go first.
Go on. I'll watch you.
I'll take this branch for balance. The water is not very deep.
Deep enough. Go ahead. If you can get to the other side, well, maybe I can. Bravo! You're doing beautifully, Marshal. Like a tight off broker.
I told you I could. There, I'm halfway across already. Someone on the other side. I'm coming back. It's not so easy to turn around.
I'm falling! Hello! I'm sinking! Hello! I'm right here! Grab out of my hand! You... Shoot! That sentry isn't on the other side. He's behind us, coming down the riverbank. Hold on to me, Marshal. Get us across. Are you all right?
Yes, I'm fine. Just a little cold.
He's nowhere near us. Probably can't see us. Marshal. Just 2 more stones to step across. Oh, we made it. One flat now. He can't possibly see us over here. So cold. So cold. We'll be on our way as soon as I can catch my breath. I have to crawl on all fours, right?
Yes, that will warm me up. You see, Roland, you can get across the river if you have to.
Even carrying a big baggage like you. I don't know how I did it. I can't even swim.
Can you make out where we are?
We're in luck. My flashlight's still working. I'll check the compass to see if we're still heading west.
Look, there's a light over there. It blinked on and off.
I saw it. There's another. Halfway up that hill up to the left. Very bright.
My face, I'm perspiring. I've never been so wet and so cold.
Marshal, it's snow. It started to snow.
Yes. Look, there's another light blinking on and off. A signal? You hear that? We've been spotted. The woods are filled with soldiers. Can you look at the compass under your jacket so no light will show?
I have, mon ami. Oh, we have traveled around in a complete circle.
Oh, no. All those kilometers. And that village down below there is Metro. Metro is less than 2 kilometers from Aix-la-Chapelle.
And that strong light up on the hill is the guardhouse we tried to avoid at the head of the bridge.
The snow is really coming down now. Roland, let us stand up like men, find the road, and walk back to Aix-la-Chapelle.
Start all over again?
Oui, mon ami, on another day. We're both too exhausted to get to the frontier now. We're still 16 kilometers from Holland, and we've traveled half that distance tonight in a circle. The next day, the sun was out. We persuaded a tavern owner to serve us a complete meal without food tickets at double the price. Our stomachs filled. 10 hours later, we found ourselves 2 kilometers from the border.
Directly ahead, we should see a building brightly lit.
Yes, what would that be?
A factory in Holland.
Holland? There must be a guardhouse somewhere here. Maybe behind that tall hedge. They wouldn't leave this part of the frontier unguarded.
Back on our bellies to crawl up to that hedge and have a look.
Slowly, slowly.
This hedge is 5 feet high. Can you see through it?
Oui, mon ami. I can see a road and I can also see footprints. So the sentries must walk up and down here, huh?
Oh, will you look at this? Very clever, these Germans.
What is it?
Woven through the hedge is barbed wire to keep you from crawling through. And look, along the roots, a tripwire. Probably sets off an alarm if you touch it. Of course, the hedge is only 5 feet high.
You are thinking what I'm thinking? That we could jump it?
If we got off to a good running start.
Yes, and if we aren't spotted. I don't want to tear my hands and face on the barbed wire, only to be shot on the other side for my trouble. Let's back up a good 30 feet. Right to the edge of the woods. Get on your mark. Get ready. Get set. And go.
And down the hill. All the way. All the way.
We made it.
We're here. Safe. Oh, Holland. I love you. Let me kiss your earth.
And I took a train for The Hague, a ship to England, and then back to Boulogne for reassignment to our squadrons. Then I lost track of him. I have often wondered if Roland ever went back to that farmhouse in Germany to learn how to milk a cow.
Point of history. Roland Garros died in the air, in combat, in flames, 1 month before the armistice on October 5th, 1918. Lieutenant Marshal also gave his life for France. Both pilots knew that to try when there is little hope is to risk failure. Not to try at all is to guarantee it. I shall return shortly.
I love old-fashioned things. Antique clocks, handmade quilts, traditional things like that. So last Valentine's Day, when Bill gave me this big Whitman's Valentine heart, I couldn't believe it. It was just packed with delicious Whitman's chocolates. And it was so lacy, so old-fashioned, so me.
Give a little old-fashioned happiness this February 14th with a Whitman sampler or Valentine heart. Whitman's, making hearts happy for 139 Valentine's Days.
Cyril introduces Mr. Buster Crabbe, film actor and author of Buster Crabbe's Arthritis Exercise Book.
I wrote a book on relieving arthritis pain, and I recommend new Icy Hot cream in the tube. Rub it on. Icy Hot's penetrating warmth reaches way down inside to help relieve minor pain, while a feeling of coolness soothes your skin. I'm convinced that new greaseless Icy Hot cream will give you fast, effective relief that lasts for hours.
Use only as directed.
Like Minute Maid orange juice, some things never change. Kids.
I'm too old to kiss you, Dad. Can't we shake hands?
And fathers too old.
I still kiss my father.
Oh, Dad, that's different.
The great taste of Minute Maid orange juice is never going to change. It's always 100% pure. And we'll be making that same delicious taste when your kids have kids.
Take sure of the taste. Make it
As you know, on Mystery Theater, we don't limit ourselves to whodunits or even why did they do it. Frequently, we delve into the mystery of what makes people tick. How do they meet the odds of life and overcome them? And courage, after all, is not in blindly overlooking danger, but in seeing it and conquering it. Our cast included Paul Hecht, Bob Caliban, Bryna Rayburn, and Ray Owens. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. And now, a preview of our next tale.
Main chapter, script 28, scene 27, take 2.
Action! First, Mrs. Fluid, you tell me your husband drives a truck. Then I find out you live in this fantastic house in very exclusive Encero Beach.
Cut! Mace, none of this is in the script.
I just must have been thinking about something.
You want to take a break?
No. It's okay. I'll be all right. Let's take it again.
This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
This is Frank Lieber. Exclusive interviews with the biggest names in baseball and football. Joe Namath, Johnny Bench, Leroy Kelly, Reggie Jackson. They were all at the recently concluded American Airlines Golf Classic in Puerto Rico, and so were we. Here are informal chats with the superstars each morning at 8:15 and each evening at 9:50. Another service of KRLD Sports.
The latest American Research Bureau survey reports KRLD Dallas continues to have more audience than any other Dallas radio station.
CBS News. The FBI in Berkeley, California says a search is on for a young couple wanted as possible suspects in the terrorist kidnapping of newspaper heiress Patricia Hearst. This is John Meyer reporting on the CBS radio network. That announcement in California marks the first major break in the case since the terrorist Symbionese Liberation Army claimed last week that it had kidnapped Miss Hearst and is holding her as a political prisoner. Reporters were given a description of the wanted couple by Thomas Druken, assistant special agent in charge of the San Francisco FBI office.
We determined during the course of our investigation that a dark, late model Volkswagen was in the immediate area of the kidnapping, occupied by a white male and white female. Now, we're merely attempting to locate these individuals as potential witnesses.
Drukin noted that the FBI already has released drawings of 3 suspects, 2 young black men and a white woman, who invaded Miss Hurst's apartment, attacked her fiancé, and then, firing shots at witnesses, dragged her screaming to a waiting car and drove off. More news in a moment.
Oh, hello, Mr. Carlson. And how are you today?
Oh, fine, just fine. How about yourself, Gladys?
Oh, I'm pretty good, thank you.
Good.
Now, let's see what we've got here. Toothpaste, razor blades, prunes.
Something wrong?
Can we have a replacement checker for Gladys on number 5, please?
There are still a lot of people who laugh at prunes. But now, quite a few are finding out how good they really are. Because pound for pound, prunes have 8 times the vitamin A of the leading fresh fruit. And more iron, niacin, and vitamin B2 than the 5 leading fresh fruits. They're also a great natural source of quick energy.
Oh, I'm sorry to keep you waiting, sir. I'm taking Gladys's place.
That's okay.
Let me see. Bread, milk, prunes.
Oh, boy. California prunes. The funny fruit that does so much for you.
Radio Baghdad says warfare has broken out between Iraq and Iran, with troops, heavy artillery, and tanks engaged in fighting along the border. Heavy casualties are reported on both sides. Iran lists at least 70 casualties. The Iraqis at least 23 killed or wounded. It's the first such fighting since the 2 countries reinstated diplomatic relations last October after a 5-year break. Radio Baghdad also claims today's clashes were actually the 3rd in 3 weeks, that there was also fighting on January 24th and again last Monday. In Tel Aviv, the Israeli military command confirms 4 Israeli soldiers wounded today in renewed fighting between Syrian and Israeli forces in the Golan Heights. That artillery duel ended a 4-day lull along the ceasefire line. Radio Damascus says the fighting lasted more than an hour, but has made no mention of Syrian casualties. Meanwhile, in Jerusalem, the Israeli government says Russia will try to persuade Syria to turn over lists of Israeli prisoners of war being held in Damascus. Those lists, plus Syrian permission to let the International Red Cross visit the POWs, are the top Israeli conditions for beginning disengagement talks with Syria. In Amman, a Jordanian army spokesman confirmed today that the Nixon administration has supplied that Arab country with the most sophisticated portable anti-tank missile in the U.S. arsenal. The spokesman identifies the missile as the TOW. Here in Washington, the Pentagon declines comment. In Saigon, the South Vietnamese military command says communist forces have suffered their heaviest battle losses in a single action this year. A spokesman says 81 communist troops were killed in a 2-day battle with government forces in the Central Highlands province of Pleiku. Government losses are placed at 17 killed, 15 wounded. In Cambodia today, communist troops attacked 3 government positions only 8 miles south of the capital, Phnom Penh, and a government spokesman says an army relief column, led by 24 armored personnel carriers, had to retreat when it came under heavy communist fire. Now, this message.
A time will come when you need help and understanding, a warm smile, a friendly voice from people who care. It's a plastic world, and that's the truth. Tough and unfeeling, but when you find friendly folks, it's easier to bear.
Is there anyone who doesn't respond to a kind word or a friendly face? The answer's obvious. At CIT Financial Services, courtesy and understanding are watchwords. Sure, we make money happen, but we do it quietly, quickly, without embarrassment. So whenever you need a loan, and some kind words to go with it, drop into your nearest CIT office. We'd really like to make money happen for you.
CIT makes money happen. We really do.
The Nixon administration's energy czar, William Simon, has announced that the major oil companies can now begin refining more gasoline if they have produced enough home heating oil to last out the winter. Simon's long-awaited announcement on shifting refinery output comes as motorists in 4 states, plus the District of Columbia, prepare to switch to the so-called Oregon plan for gasoline rationing. The leaders of 13 major oil-consuming countries have been arriving here in Washington on the eve of tomorrow's opening session of a 2-day conference on energy at the foreign ministers level. U.S. Secretary of State Henry Kissinger expected to try to persuade his 12 colleagues that they must act in concert with the United States to weather the world oil crisis. This is John Meyer, CBS News.
Hello, Mrs. William Hawk of Anchorage, Alaska.
Yes?
Hi, Mrs. Hawk. My name is Ted Brown from New York City. And I'm calling ladies in Anchorage, asking if you'd like to have some fun and sing the Campbell Soup jingle. If you do, I'll send you a case of Campbell's chicken with rice soup.
Is this really from New York?
That's right. Do you know it?
Yes, I do.
Well, go ahead.
Good. Good. Campbell's noodle soup is good.
Well, now, you changed the lyric a little bit, but you're going to get the soup anyway.
Thank you.
You're up there in Anchorage, Alaska, so you know what the cold winters are all about, huh?
Right, I sure do.
And when that weather leaves you cold, you get good hot Campbell's soup, and that leaves you warm.
Yes, sir.
It's exciting for me to talk to you, too, by the way. I've never called Anchorage, Alaska.
Well, call again. This is really unusual. Thank you very much.
Mrs. Hawk, thank you. Bye-bye.
The preceding recorded message was selected from random phone calls.
The CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents... Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. Welcome to the sounds of suspense, to the fear you can hear, to the terrifying world of the imagination. I'm your guide for a journey up a mysterious mountain. Dead Man's Mountain is what it's called. Going is really no problem. It's coming down that separates the living from the dead.
Doctor, a man simply cannot age 40 years in one night.
I wish I knew what to tell you, Mr. Johnson. I saw George last evening at dinner. He was 35. This morning, he's close to 80.
But how could that happen?
He went where he had no business going. Up Dead Man's Mountain.
Is there some kind of disease up there? Some germ? Some virus that can age a man?
None that is known to science.
Then how do you account for it?
Probably the Indian legend is correct. Some evil spirit up there hates to be disturbed.
Our mystery drama, Dead Man's Mountain, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Sam Dan and stars Alan Hewitt. It is sponsored in part by the Kellogg Company, makers of Kellogg's Special K cereal. I'll return shortly with Act One.
Hi, son. Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad.
Hi, Junior.
Kellogg's Special K presents Junior Gives Up.
Junior, why aren't you eating your Special K? It's your favorite cereal.
Oh, just 'cause.
Just 'cause why, honey?
Just 'cause Darla said some evil things about it. That's just 'cause why.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad.
Hi, Darla. Hi, Sis.
Hi, Junior. Darla, what did you tell Junior about his Special K? Daddy, all I told him was that Special K is good for us.
Yeah, and anything that's good for me never seems to taste good.
But, Junior, you already know that Special K tastes good.
Who do I believe? Darla or my taste buds?
What's that, son?
Oh, nothing, Dad.
Son, Special K is America's favorite high-protein cereal. It's got minerals, vitamins, iron, and all those good, nutritious things. But it got to be so popular over the years because it tastes good, too.
You mean it's good for me and tastes good, too?
Right, son.
Right, Dad.
Right, Junior.
Right, Mom. Right.
Right, indeed. Start your balanced breakfast with Kellogg's Special K. It's nutritious and delicious.
Right, Dad.
When occasional heartburn or acid indigestion is combined with a gassy, foolish feeling, that's what we call gassed indigestion. Digel is made for gassed indigestion because Digel is different. It does more than plain add acids. Digel reduces excess acid while its patented simethicone gets rid of trapped gas fast. Use only as directed. Digel for gassed indigestion. No plain add acid can do what Digel can.
Was I embarrassed? Even though I used an adhesive on my dentures, they still came loose during dinner. And when I had to be...
This denture wearer should change to Cushion Grip, a soft, pliable thermoplastic adhesive that even hot or cold liquids can't dissolve. That's why Cushion Grip lasts and holds dentures much longer than ordinary powder, paste, or cream adhesives you often must apply 2 or 3 times daily. For new long-lasting security, new comfort, change to Cushion Grip.
R.J. Johnson sits at his desk. Yes, the R.J. Johnson. The mysterious, the remote R.J. Johnson. I better explain that. His ways are mysterious, except when his plans include you. He is remote, except when he wants something from you. Then his presence can become an overwhelming reality. Some say R.J. is the richest man in the world. Some say he's the second, the third, the fourth richest. Does it matter? All we need to know is that on this particular morning, R.J. Johnson sits at his desk, as usual, and is formulating plans to buy or sell what? An industry? A government? Somebody's soul?
Parker, I want us to maintain our short position on Consolidated Industries. It's bleeding down steadily, and we should help depress it a bit, too. No, I'm not afraid of anything like that. They won't get a government contract. We can see to it. Pick up National Computer and Starlight Oil. I want our full concentration on those 3. I'll call you back later. Yes, Mrs. Dollard. Come in.
Mr. Johnson, George Morrissey is here.
And about time. I want hourly reports on Consolidated, National, and Starlight. See to it that Parker can always reach me. Now, have Morrissey come in.
But, sir, about Morrissey.
Is there a problem?
Well, I...
You were saying?
Perhaps I should have said...
Mrs. Dollard, are you all right?
Perhaps I should have said... There's a man outside who claims to be George Morrissey.
Mrs. Dollard, you know George Morrissey.
I thought I did.
If there's any doubt, check security.
I did.
Then that settles it. He could never hope to get past the lobby elevators if he weren't George Morrissey.
Mr. Johnson, maybe what I'm trying to say is there's a man out there. And I don't want him to be George Morrissey.
Have him come in here.
Yes, sir. Mr. Johnson will see you now. Do you see what I mean, Mr. Johnson?
Mrs. Dollard, is this your idea of a practical joke? Who is this?
Please, R.J., don't yell at her. I can't stand noise.
George?
Yes, George.
You can't be George.
Look at me, R.J. Look at me.
I can't believe it.
You don't want to believe it.
What happened to you?
Please let me sit down.
He walked out of this office 3 weeks ago.
Yes, 3 weeks ago.
He was a man of 35. And now...
Now I know. I look in the mirror. I could be 75.
His hair is all white. He's wrinkled, stooped.
And that's not the worst of it. I feel 75. I couldn't even walk without this cane.
George, the first thing you have to do is tell me exactly what happened.
I was at Manitou Mountain getting the development deal set, and R.J., listen, we'll have to forget it. Give it up.
What are you saying?
I'm saying forget it. Look at what happened to me. They said, all the locals, they said, the mountain was haunted. Terrible things would happen to anyone who went up there.
Talk sense.
Can't you believe your eyes, R.J.? Look at what happened to me.
George, start at the beginning.
I couldn't get anyone to drive up the mountain road. So I hired a car. I drove it myself. I drove it up the mountain and...
Yes, and?
And that's all I remember, R.J. I must have passed out up there.
But something did happen.
It's like a nightmare. I can't bring it into focus. Just flashes of it. Terrible things.
Be specific. What kind of terrible things?
Shapes, forms, voices, saying I was going to die. that my life was falling away, that it was disappearing.
What kind of shapes? What sort of forms?
I don't know.
What size were they? What color?
I don't know.
You say voices. What kind? High, low?
R.J., I
were they
don't
men's
know.
voices? Women's?
I can't remember. I can't
Now pull
remember.
yourself together.
Pull myself together. Look at me. I'm an old man. I've been robbed of half my life.
Now think. How long did you stay on the mountain?
I don't know. Somehow I managed to get the car turned around. I drove back to town. I found a doctor.
What's his name?
I don't know.
What did he say?
I can't remember. R.J., I came here to warn you. The mountain, it's haunted. It's cursed. Give up the project.
Mrs. Dollard, call Dr. Waterson.
No. Doctor can't help me anymore. But I can help you, R.J. Give it up. Give up the project.
Dr. Waterson? Yes. Keep him on fluids, and whatever you do, see that he remains absolutely calm. That was the resident.
About George?
No change in his condition.
Have you checked the local doctor? The one who saw him first?
Well, we called him. He reports he treated a man of about 70 for exhaustion.
That's all you could get out of him?
And that's all he had to say.
And what have you got to say, Doctor?
We find that George Morrissey has the physical signs of a man in his 70s.
But you know very well he is not in his 70s.
Chronologically, no. Medically, yes.
Is there a disease that could age a man so radically in so short a time?
I would say a man could be ravaged by some psychic or physical attack, but here we have no signs of trauma. His tissues, organs, nervous system, circulatory system, they show the deterioration that could only be caused by aging.
Let's cut through all this, Doctor. How did it happen?
We don't know.
You don't know. Am I supposed to buy this nonsense about a haunted mountain, curses, and all that?
I don't have the answer, R.J.
Watterson, over the years, I have contributed millions for medical research. I bought this whole hospital for you. So, are you telling me that now, when I need some answers, I'm not going to get anything for my money?
I'm telling you that we have no answers at this time.
Is it possible that George could be faking?
Why should he want to fake?
Answer my question.
The answer's no.
I want to see him.
He's very weak. Is it important?
I don't make unimportant requests.
Well, just for a minute or two at most. And please, don't excite him.
I won the club championship, and I was named third team All-America.
George.
Girls, you should see how the girls would fall all over
George,
me.
pay attention.
Huh? Oh, it's you, R.J. Listen.
No, George. Don't try to sit up.
But I've got to talk to R.J. Listen, R.J., are you listening?
I'm listening.
Here's what happens to you up there on the mountain. I remember, you see. Now I remember.
R.J., don't excite him,
I
please.
accept full responsibility.
Up there on that mountain, I was told you will lose that which you value most.
Told? You say told? How? By whom?
I don't know.
How can we get anywhere if you keep saying you don't know? Think.
R.J., I order you from this room.
He's going to die soon anyhow. We have to get that information.
R.J., I will call security and have the guards throw you out of here.
No, Doctor. No, leave us alone. This is between R.J. and me.
What were you told, George?
I wasn't really told. It was more like a kind of feeling, an idea that seemed to seep into me. And I realized the most important thing, what mattered most to me, was my body.
Talk sense.
I'm talking sense, R.J. And I began to lose my body.
What do you mean, lose your body?
The way you really lose it. To old age. Only, oh, God. Only I was losing it then and there. And all at once.
Is that what you think happened, Morrissey?
But Look, I got away from there, you see. I got away just before I would have died. But why? I should have stayed. Look at me. What good am I now?
Be calm and practical, George. We have the greatest doctors in the world here. We'll beat this thing.
You can still beat it, R.J. You can still beat it. Just don't go near that mountain. Just give up the project.
You wanted me, Mr. Johnson?
Has Parker called while I was out?
Yes, sir. He reported in. Consolidated stock is still falling.
That's good.
National Computer is rising. And Starlight Oil is doing well with the new government.
Tell him to increase our holdings. Try 10%. Now, cancel the rest of today and all of tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
Call Chuck Daly. I want him here in 3/4 of an hour.
Sir.
What is it?
Well, Chuck's about to leave for Florida. His daughter's getting married this afternoon.
Tell him he's to fly me up to the Manitou Mountain area.
But, Mr. Johnson...
Now, what is it, Mrs. Dollard?
You can't go up to Manitou Mountain.
Why not?
You saw what happened.
What did happen?
You saw George Morrissey.
About George Morrissey. Either he caught a disease...
But medical science doesn't know of such a disease.
Medical science is constantly being surprised. Obviously, someone does not want me to develop the Manitou Mountain Resort Complex. And perhaps they managed to buy George Morrissey.
But I would bet my life on George Morrissey.
You must never bet your life on anybody, Mrs. Dollard. The nearest town to Manitou Mountain is Lafayette Center. Reserve a room for me there at the motel.
But he is George Morrissey. Fingerprints, dental records.
Reserve it under the name R.J. Smith.
Mr. Johnson, are you going up there alone?
You know perfectly well, Mrs. Dollard, that the way to get something done is to do it yourself.
But isn't it dangerous for you to go?
Mrs. Dollard, I have complete freedom of action because, as you know very well, practically nobody on the outside has the faintest idea of what I look like.
How many days do you plan to spend with us, Mr. Smith?
Well, that all depends.
Oh? On what?
Do you suppose I could hire a car and driver?
Oh, let's see. I have some cards here. Pick out any name. Tell him Doris Evans over at the motel recommended you.
Do you mean I need a recommendation to hire a car?
Well, it's deer season. Can't expect a man to concentrate on his business.
I would think you can if you pay him and he recognizes his obligation.
Well, I can see you're a very serious-minded person, Mr. Smith. What brings you up to our frivolous part of the world?
I intend to do some sightseeing.
Sightseeing?
Well, I hear you have some very beautiful country.
Oh, yes, we do have a lot of very beautiful country up here. Wild, unspoiled. And we aim to keep it that way, too.
Tell me, is there a doctor in town?
Oh, I hope nothing's wrong. I wouldn't want you to get sick on us while you're here.
No, I should just be checked every now and then.
Oh, well, we do have Doc Stallings.
Does he have office hours now?
His office hours are when he's not hunting or fishing. But I think he'd give up a chance at a 12-point buck for you.
Why?
Well, he doesn't get an opportunity like this every day.
To do what?
To treat the world-famous R.J. Johnson.
I see. How did you know
I'm sorry. Really, I shouldn't have given it away. After all, if you want to call yourself Mr. Smith, we should indulge that little conceit.
But how did you know?
Mr. Johnson, the whole town knows you're up here. Why, we've all been waiting for you.
We've all been waiting. Waiting for what reason? Had they also been waiting for George Morrissey? And George was only R.J. Johnson's hired man. We'll be back shortly with Act 2.
For children growing up in homes without books, there's a special emptiness. A deep-down hunger for the world beyond the street corner or playground. A world where they could grow up to become whatever they want to be. But millions of these children will never find out about that world because they'll never know what they can learn in books unless you help. RIF, Reading is Fundamental, is helping to get millions of books into the hands of these boys and girls. Books they can choose themselves for keeps. And once a child gets into books, there's no stopping him. More than 150 local RIF programs are proving it in communities like yours. Won't you help RIF Help the children in your community. Write to RIF Incorporated. That's RIF, care of Smithsonian Institution, Washington, D.C., 20560.
Give your hand to a friend. Give your heart to your love. But give your cold to contact. The sooner the better.
Hey, I'm back. How's that cold?
Rotten. Get the contact?
I got everything. Contact, cold tablets, and this liquid.
Oh, no.
Honey, it's all cold medicine.
Well, sure, but it only takes one contact for up to 12 hours continuous relief from sneezy, drifts, congestion. For that, I'd need 6 of your cold tablets.
2 every 4 hours.
Or 3 ounces of nighttime liquid.
1 every 4 hours.
Or just one contact. The tiny Tide pills do it.
Well, it's all cold medicine.
Those others contain antipyretic analgesics. The liquid, antitussive, and alcohol. They're not in contact.
6 or 3 or 1. I'd choose the one contact.
Me too. And I'm the one with the cold.
Give your cold contact. The sooner the better.
6 or 3 or 1. When you catch a cold, take contact. Only as directed.
One of the world's wealthiest men sits in the tiny lobby of a small motel in an out-of-the-way village somewhere in the Adirondacks. And suddenly he feels that all of his money and power somehow seem to be very far away at this anxious moment.
You say the whole town's been waiting for me, Mrs. Evans?
Yes, we've been waiting.
Why?
Well, you own us now.
I own you.
In a manner of speaking. You own all the land that surrounds this village.
I would think of myself as more of a neighbor.
Well, we don't think your plans for the area will make you a good neighbor.
You had your chance to protest against the project at the hearing.
And we did.
And after the legislature weighed all the pros and cons, they acted in the interests of the entire state, not your narrow provincial prejudices.
You really believe that, don't you?
I certainly do.
Well, we know why certain votes went a certain way.
Oh, do you? Suppose you tell me.
We know there was bribery and pressure.
Really? None of this was found by the special prosecutor's office.
Well, I must admit, though, I admire your courage.
My courage?
To come up here, all alone, without your thugs.
Oh, just a minute, Mrs. Evans.
Oh, they have clean fingernails, excellent manners, college degrees. But they help you to steal and cover your tracks. In that sense, they're no better than common thugs.
You really believe that, don't you? Now, let me set you straight. I have never done anything illegal.
Oh, you can't be serious.
No court has ever found me guilty of any crime.
Congratulations.
But here's what I am guilty of. Success. And this has earned me the envy and the hatred of millions of people. But that's human nature. I understand that. What I don't understand is the attitude of the people in this town. I'm not taking anything from you. I'm going to make every one of you rich. Can't you believe it?
Oh, yes. We believe it.
Do you have any idea how property values in this town will skyrocket when the development is here?
Yes, indeed.
Then why is everybody so unhappy?
You know, you remind me of my husband. My late husband, that is.
In what way?
He was an unsuccessful version of you. He also worshipped money. But he didn't know how to make it.
Now, what happened to your husband?
He went up to what your investment brochure calls Manitou Mountain. Dead Man's Mountain, we call it around here, and it killed him.
How could the mountain kill him?
It's an old Indian legend. Unless your conscience is completely clear, that mountain will kill you. Well, it killed poor Sidney Evans, rest his soul.
Killed him? How?
He was discovered at the foot of it. He was completely shriveled.
There must be an explanation.
Doc Stallings never found it. He just wrote it up as death due to causes unknown.
Stallings is, after all, only a country doctor.
That's right, he is. Tell me, how do your high-powered city doctors explain Mr. Morrissey?
Well, you know about Mr. Morrissey.
Oh, the whole town knows about Mr. Morrissey. Poor Mr. Morrissey, he went up there. Something he had no business doing.
I must correct that. He had every business doing it. He was my agent inspecting my property on orders from me.
But the fact is, he went up there and the mountain got him.
Have other people met with mysterious results after climbing that mountain?
Oh, very few and far between. We may be just country folk up here, but we learn from experience.
Are you Dr. Stallings?
Well, look who's here.
They said you'd be out fishing.
Well, that's never a bad guess, but it takes two, and the trout won't play.
I'd like to talk to you.
Sure.
I'm willing to pay you for a consultation.
Oh, I intend to charge you.
Well?
Well, what?
Well, aren't you going to come up here out of the water?
Well, you see, I got my eye out for a certain brown trout. So you just tell me your symptoms, and I'll decide whether I have to examine you.
An employee of mine. You treated him recently. George Morrissey.
Oh, him.
What happened to George Morrissey?
Well, I met him at the motel. It was a Thursday night. I go there for dinner whenever Doris Evans serves pot roast. Hey, you're lucky. She's having it tonight.
About Mr. Morrissey.
Oh, he was a serious kind of fellow. Not like you. Same no-nonsense, let's get right down to it attitude.
I'm only interested in what happened to Morrissey.
Happened? Well, he wanted to hire somebody to drive him up to Dead Man's Mountain.
And nobody would do it.
That's right.
Why?
Well, you've been told why by now, I'm sure.
I'm asking you why.
I'll tell you the same thing.
That's impossible.
Why is it impossible? Oh, I see what you're thinking. It's all right for the simple-minded hicks up here to swallow that superstitious nonsense, but me, I'm a doctor. A product of a highly sophisticated, specialized education.
That's exactly what I'm thinking.
Well, think again, because I believe it, too.
There has to be a reasonable, logical, rational explanation for what happened to George Morrissey.
Oh, there is. He offended the spirit of the mountain.
Oh, you consider that reasonable, logical, rational?
Would you feel better if I said there's something up in that mountain, a virus, a bacillus, a fungus, which somehow causes immediate aging?
It would be a more rational explanation.
You mean more acceptable?
I want to know what you believe, and I'll pay you for it.
I believe the evidence. If you go up there, you can die.
But why?
Because a great spirit lives up there, and he values his privacy.
That's impossible.
I saw George Morrissey at dinner one night. A vigorous, athletic-looking man in his 30s. I saw him again the following evening. A broken old man, half dead.
And you explain it with this half-baked legend.
Well, how do your city doctors, with all their modern facilities, explain it? Your Dr. Watterson, a world-famous diagnostician, he called me. He asked me.
This thing has to be cleared up.
Why? What's wrong with a nice, quiet mystery?
If word of this becomes general, it can destroy the entire project.
Uh-huh. Is that bad?
Millions of people will be deprived of an opportunity to enjoy healthful recreation in a fresh country environment.
But it won't be fresh country, you see. You'll have superhighways and smoke and noise and honky-tonk resorts.
I'm convinced that you people are up to something.
Well, you tell me what.
I don't know. But I assure you, I have the resources to find out.
Well, if you ever do, let me know.
Well, did you find Doc Stallings?
My secretary should have called me on the hour.
Oh, she did. We serve dinner till 9:30, but the best time to eat's around 6. From then on, it's leftovers.
I'll have a sandwich sent up to my room.
Oh, you're joking.
I don't tell jokes.
You mean all you want for dinner is a sandwich?
Mrs. Evans, food is merely fuel. The body is just a machine, and so my tastes are very simple.
Whom do rich men think they impress when they say they have simple tastes? Do you have a wife?
I never married.
Oh? Well, so far we've eliminated wine and women. I can see by looking at you that there isn't too much song. Oh, what do you do with all your money?
I make it grow.
Well, whatever you do, don't go up that mountain.
I don't think I need any more advice from anyone around here. I would like to place a call to New York.
You go up that mountain, and when you come down, you'll be penniless.
You have my secretary's number there. Please put it through.
Just remember, I told you.
It's exactly 5 minutes past 4, Mrs. Dollard.
I know that, sir.
Why haven't you heard from Parker?
I'm expecting a call any moment.
Any moment was not his orders. I specifically directed him to report on the hour.
Yes, sir.
Why is there a delay?
I don't know.
Well, find out.
Mr. Johnson, I'm only human.
What did you say, Mrs. Dollard? Mrs. Dollard? Operator? Operator! Now, see here, Mrs. Evans.
Oh, Mr. Johnson, I was just trying to reach your room.
I've been cut off in the middle of a crucial telephone call.
Carlotta, the phone company operator, she just told me that we can't get through to New York for a bit.
What are you saying?
Well, you've seen those signs along the roads. Look out for falling rocks. Well, we just had a pretty good slide on Route 640.
But I must talk to New York.
A lot of wires are down, but Ed Bailey and his boys will have it fixed before long. Oh, hi, Doc.
Hello, Doris. And why does the celebrated R.J. Johnson look so agitated?
Well, he can't make a phone call.
Oh, my. You know, Mr. Johnson, as a physician, I have a prescription that could keep you healthy and happy for years.
Doctor, I'm in no mood for your folksy philosophy. I have to make a phone call.
Don't you want to hear my prescription?
How long will it take to repair the lines?
So, maybe an hour.
An hour?
Maybe less.
I would prescribe the following. Chuck it all, Mr. Johnson. Give it up, settle down here, and marry Doris.
Oh, I'm not sure I'd want to marry him, Doc.
I'm not out to marry anybody.
Oh, why not?
What's going on in this town? Are you people crazy? Where's the police station?
The police station?
Well, we do have a sheriff.
Send for him.
What do you want the sheriff for?
There has to be some kind of plot. Where can I find the sheriff?
Oh, you don't have to find him. He's coming in the door right now. Hi, Elwood.
Evening, folks. A gentleman here wants to see you, Elwood.
Yes, sir.
Sheriff, I need your help.
That's what we're here for, sir.
My name is R.J. Johnson.
Pleased to meet you.
Sheriff, these people are trying to...
Yes, sir?
These people are out to do me harm.
Which people?
Among others, these two.
But Doc Stallings here is the greatest guy you'd ever hope to meet. Matter of fact, he takes care of me. And I personally vouch for Doris. She's my sister.
A very nice, tidy little town. And the natives are so friendly and obliging, and so concerned with your well-being. But right now, R.J. Johnson feels overwhelmed by their solicitude, as if he is being literally killed with kindness. We'll return shortly with Act 3.
Ever see a beer drinker pour his beer real easy down the side of the glass? Maybe you do it yourself. If so, the Budweiser Brewmaster thinks you're missing something, especially if you're a Budweiser drinker. You see, Bud is brewed, so it will kick up a healthy head of foam. Exclusive beechwood aging and natural carbonation make it a lively brew. Well, anyway, pouring Bud plunk down the middle of the glass helps bring out the best in that clean white Budweiser foam and real beer aroma. It also helps you get the full benefit of a taste, smoothness, and drinkability you'll find in no other beer at any price. Remember, brewing beer right does make a difference. Next time, pour that Budweiser right down the middle and see for yourself. Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis.
I'm Art Linkletter, and I'd like to talk about something that everybody loves. Babies. Play School has introduced a group of fascinating baby toys. Play School, a Milton Bradley company, has been making toys for generations of preschool children. And their baby toys are just terrific. They're fun and safe. Babies will love the Baby Action Ball. They can grasp it, roll it, shake it, or throw it. The Baby Mirror of unbreakable stainless steel introduces them to the most important person in the world when they look into the mirror, themselves. The Play School Toddler Truck is great for baby to scoot around in, and it even has a miniature telephone for baby's first phone calls. My children are grown up now, but if they were babies, I know what I'd want them to have, The Play School Baby Toys. Your children are going to love making discoveries every day with Play School's new baby toys. And every day is a good day to make a baby happy.
Are the people of Lafayette Center the kindly, generous-hearted folks they seem to be? Or is this a place of evil where death waits for strangers, especially a wealthy stranger like R.J. Johnson?
How are these good people out to harm you, Mr. Johnson?
I don't know, Sheriff, but something is going on. And I demand protection until I can get some of my own people up here.
Hey, you got to appreciate my position, Mr. Johnson. There's nothing I can do unless you make a choice.
Well, we're only trying to help him, Elwood. You see, I look at this man's face, and I hear the tension in his voice, and I see his color, you know? So I say to him, change your way of life. Settle down up here. Is that harming him?
Well, it doesn't seem like it.
I recommend a more regular routine.
And we both keep warning him, stay away from Dead Man's Mountain.
Mr. Johnson?
About, for reasons best known to yourselves, you people are determined to keep strangers at a distance.
Oh, we'd only be too happy if more folks would move up here.
And so you invented this nonsense about a cursed and haunted mountain.
But why?
You know why, Sheriff. Because to any man of intelligence and courage, it presents a challenge. But before a man goes up there, you prepare him.
Well, gentlemen, you can stay and listen to all this. I've got to serve dinner.
By all means, Mrs. Evans. We can continue this discussion at the table.
Oh? I thought all you wanted was a sandwich.
Oh, no. Tonight, I'm having all the trimming.
Here you are, Mr. Johnson.
Thank you.
Pot roast, mashed potatoes, peas and carrots.
Now, that's a cure for whatever ails you.
Hold on. Dr. Stallings, change plates with me, please.
Why? It's the same portion.
Except I always give you a little bit less, Doc.
Would you mind changing plates, Doctor?
No, not if you tell me why.
Since I'm going up to the mountain, there could be something in this food. A drug, perhaps.
Oh, I like that.
Very well, Mr. Johnson. Here, have it your way.
You say you're going up the mountain?
Yes.
After all we told you?
I'm going up that mountain to prove that it's just an ordinary piece of undeveloped country real estate.
Can you stop him?
Why does everybody want to stop me?
Well, look what it did to your Mr. Morrissey.
Suppose, for the sake of argument, there is something dangerous up there, and it gets me. Isn't that to your interest? Without me, there can't be a development project.
Well, we have a more basic interest. We have obligations as human beings.
Well, now, I will need a car. There's a road, I assume.
Oh, yes, sir. It leads up to the top.
But why go now? At night?
Because the word should get around. R.J. Johnson drove up this Dead Man's Mountain, as you call it, in the dead of night, and just as calmly drove down again.
But, Mr. Johnson,
You
really...
have something to learn, Mrs. Evans. You think a man becomes rich through trickery, violence, and all manner of illegal, immoral, and unethical acts.
I never said that.
But you believe it. Tonight, you're going to discover how I became rich. By daring to do what other people consider impossible. It's that simple.
I would still advise you to keep away from that mountain.
Let's end the little game, Doctor. I've humored all you people long enough.
Well, very well. How do you account for George Morrissey?
Very simple. George Morrissey is not R.J. Johnson.
Oh.
Does the spirit of the mountain, going along with the legend, kill everyone whose conscience is not clear? Very well. I'm safe. My conscience is unblemished.
Elwood, I still think you should stop him.
The sheriff has no right to interfere. I'm merely inspecting my own property.
Well, he's right, Doris.
A little exercise in morality here. Who would care to accompany me? You look down on. You are the pillars of virtue. You mean there isn't a clear conscience among the three of you?
I'll drive you.
Doris.
Doris, what are you saying?
He's challenged us.
But, Doris, you know you can't fight the mountain.
Well, we can't let somebody else get killed up there either.
Well, what can you do?
Well, at the first sign of anything suspicious, I can turn the car around. Mr. Johnson, you've got yourself a driver, and I suggest we leave right now. The moon goes down early around here.
First, I have to call New York.
But the lines are still down.
How do you know?
Carlotta will let us know when they're fixed.
Maybe I'd better wait.
Oh. Don't tell me you're starting to have second thoughts.
I have some very important things to check out.
Well, we can drive to the top of the mountain and back again in an hour.
How do you know? Have you done it before?
No, just a guess. And I'm ready if you are. Well?
What is it, Mrs. Evans?
Well, we're here. We're at the foot of Dead Man's Mountain. And there, you see, on your right, is the dirt road that leads upward.
How far?
Oh, I don't know.
Well, what are we waiting for?
You won't change your mind, Mr. Johnson?
No.
I still don't understand why you have to do this.
This is another reason why I'm a rich man. I buy stock nobody else believes in. I finance schemes other people think are harebrained. I back men no one else will work with. And I climb mountains everyone else is scared by.
I'm climbing this mountain, too.
Then you also deserve to be rich.
Well, do we go ahead or do we turn back?
One must always go ahead, Mrs. Evans.
Then, here goes.
How do you feel, Mrs. Evans?
All right. I guess.
You guess?
How do you feel?
I don't have to guess. I know. I feel great. It should be interesting.
What?
Let's assume all you people are right. This mountain is haunted by a great spirit who strikes down all who have guilt. Which one of us do you suppose he'll strike down?
Well, I don't have a guilty conscience.
I wonder about that. I heard the doctor say you had a weakness for men with problems. Your late husband. Maybe he didn't have problems. Maybe you had the problems.
Well, we all have problems.
Stop for a moment.
What's the matter?
I think I heard somebody.
I haven't heard a sound.
Listen.
RJ, I'll have the security guards throw you out of here.
It's Watterson. It's Dr. Watterson. What's he doing up here?
Who's Dr. Watterson?
He's looking after George Morrissey.
I'll throw you out of here.
Didn't you hear him?
There's no one around but you and me.
Now that I think of it, that's a strange way for Watterson to talk to me. He would never have the guts to say that unless he knew something.
Look, I think we'd better turn around.
No. I think I'm learning something. Watterson, do you know that Watterson is Parker's son-in-law?
Well, who's Parker?
My administrative assistant. He executes all my orders. Suppose Consolidated Industries is not going down. Suppose it's starting to go up. Suppose Parker is still holding...
Oh, come on, Mr. Johnson. Just relax. Huh? Now, if it's too much for you up here, let's turn back.
Tell me, Mrs. Evans, how did you know I'd be here?
Well, we just assumed.
No one told you.
Who would tell us?
A pilot. My pilot.
I didn't even know you had one.
He may have been put out because I made him fly me here on his daughter's wedding day.
Oh? Well, that really wasn't nice.
I pay him enough, but he didn't tell you.
No.
Listen.
I don't hear anything.
Just listen. There.
I'm only human, Mr. Johnson. I'm only human.
Why would she answer me like that if she didn't know something?
I don't hear a thing, Mr. Johnson.
I'm only human. I'm only human. Let me tell you about her. She's quiet. She's almost mousy. But she's ambitious. I can tell. I've made her a rich woman. She's in on it. She's in on it, too. She and Parker and Morrissey. They worked it out. And you're in on it, too.
Me?
They wanted me out of the way. And so all of you got together. You worked up this phony scheme.
Look, we're going to turn back.
Answer the phone.
What phone?
Answer it. Hello. Hello.
Mr. Johnson, I have the latest consolidated. It's going up.
It can't go up.
It's gone up 5 points so far.
Get Parker. Close it out. Close it out.
I can't find Parker.
Get him. Get him. Mrs. Dollard. Mrs. Dollard.
Who are you talking to?
My secretary. She hung up on me.
How could she hang up? There's no phone.
Consolidated is going up.
But there's no stock market at night.
Mr. Johnson, it's going crazy. National computer is going down.
Have Parker sell at once.
I can't find Parker.
Mrs. Dollard. Mrs. Dollard. He's gone again.
Listen to me, Mr. Johnson. Please, listen.
Do you know how much money I've lost so far?
Please, listen. You have nothing to be afraid of. It's just a legend. Who can be sure it's true? Oh, sure, we local people push it to scare away developers.
I feel weak. As if I lost a lot of blood.
Listen, you're R.J. Johnson. You're not to be taken in with this superstitious nonsense. Fight it off.
I can't. I'm trying. But all my strength is going. My money. It's disappearing.
Your money isn't your strength.
It is. It is. I have nothing else. Please. Answer the phone for me. I can hardly lift the receiver.
The rebel government just nationalized Starlight Oil.
What did you say? Mrs. Dollard. Mrs. Dollard.
Mr. Johnson, we're leaving.
What? It happened. Everything I was afraid of happened. Consolidated went up. National went down. And Starlight...
Nothing happened. It's all your imagination. Mr. Johnson. Mr. Johnson. Talk to me. Mr. Johnson.
He's dead.
How? Why?
Doris, I don't know. There isn't a mark or a sign on him. It's as if all the force and vital energy just left his body.
Well, maybe it's all for the best. He was in trouble.
Trouble?
It was on the news. Some of his holdings went haywire for some reason. 3 big companies. He's out millions. He may have died just in time.
The mountain. The mountain.
What about the mountain?
It's true. Every word we say about it. It's true.
Oh, come on, sis. How can it be true?
The mountain killed him. It took away his money.
Doris, are you all right?
I don't know. I don't know yet. I wonder. What did it do to me?
Well, what did it do to Doris? Everybody loses what he values most up on Dead Man's Mountain, as the saying goes. Maybe Doris had fallen in love with R.J., and thus the mountain robbed her, too. I'll be back shortly.
Who knows how to help you solve your shopping problems? Your Better Business Bureau knows.
For heaven's sake, this store won't give me back my $25 for the ice skates. All they would give me is this credit slip, and they don't even have any more skates in my size. Oh, what am I going to do?
Madam, not all stores make cash refunds on returns, you know.
Who are you?
I'm the man from the Better Business Bureau. You know, only some stores will make refunds because it's their policy to do so, not because they're required to do so. Next time, remember, find out about a store's policy on refunds and exchanges before you buy.
I guess you're right.
Well, you know, it's just another tip from your Better Business Bureau.
haunted mountains. Did this one cause certain stocks to go up and down one day recently? It certainly seems no more far-fetched than some of the explanations people have for the market. The cast in our exercise in The Extraordinary included Alan Hewitt, Bryna Rayburn, William Redfield, and Robert Dryden. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown.
Now, a preview of our next tale.
The only way to learn how to swim is to jump in the water, right?
I simply can't make you understand, can I?
Well, maybe I can make you understand. Forget it. You want to get that dinner ready? I'm hungry.
Yes, I'm going now.
Look, why don't you change first?
Change?
Yeah, your clothes. Get more comfortable.
Yes, I think I'd like to do that, George. I won't be long. There's a dog on our bed. A horrible big dog.
Take it easy. That's my surprise. That's it. Tell him.
Get him out of here. Please, George, take him away.
It's only a dog, for Pete's sake. He's not going to hurt you.
Get it out, George. Please.
Radio Mystery Theater was sponsored in part by Anheuser-Busch Incorporated, brewers of Budweiser. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
KRLD's Mystery Theater presents 7 thrilling dramas each week.
The CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. The best prophet of the future is the past. The past is the root. The present is the stem. The future is the leaf and the blossom, which may be another way of saying, as ye sow, so shall ye reap. Of course, the problem is, so many seeds look so much alike.
Maria, why?
What did you just say?
I said why? Why would you want to kill me?
Kill you?
I know you want to kill me.
What are you saying?
You pretend you don't know.
Please, Frank.
But you won't kill me. I'll kill you first.
Our mystery drama, Miracle in Sharon City, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Sam Dan and stars John Beal. It is sponsored in part by Buick Motor Division and Contact, the 12-hour allergy capsule. I'll be back shortly with Act One. Beware, says the book, of false prophets, which come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are ravening wolves. Yes, and we should also be aware of the converse, the prophet, who comes to us in wolf's clothing, but inwardly is only a bleating sheep.
Friends, let us begin this happy occasion by asking the Reverend Hurlbut for the blessing. Please rise.
Dear Lord, we ask thy divine grace for all those who are gathered here. We offer our profound thanks for the blessings thou hast bestowed upon us. Surely we have gained favor in thy sight, and we shall strive to become a great city in thine hallowed kingdom. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Reverend. Friends, what an occasion. Has there ever been one like it in our entire history? And who do we have to thank for it? One man. We shall become a great city, a mighty city, and all because of the vision of Frank Spencer. Frank, I know you hate to make speeches, but you have to stand up here and take your bow.
Thank you, Will. My friend,
I know what this means to all of us, and I'm happy that I was able to play a part in making it happen.
A part? Oh, Frank, you did it all.
Well, that was my job. That's why you elected me mayor. Friends, let me just say this. Driving back from Chicago this morning, I said to myself, we're going to become a new town. But I hope not too new. I hope we'll still be a place where everybody knows each other and likes each other. I guess you know what I mean. And now, since I have to open up the store at 7 o'clock tomorrow morning, I'm going to go home and get to bed. I thought we'd never get away.
Oh, darling, it's a price you have to pay for fame.
I wasn't out to become famous.
Frank, people just can't get over it.
I can hardly believe it myself.
And we'll never get away from that.
Did we lock the door?
I think so.
Good. Now let's leave the phone off the hook.
Better answer it.
Now you answer.
It isn't for me.
Honey, I'm all talked out.
All right. Hello?
Who is it?
Oh, yes, Tom.
I don't want to talk to him.
He just fell asleep, Tom.
I don't want to talk to anybody.
Mm-hmm. Oh, well, but with all the excitement.
I don't even want to talk to myself.
Oh, sure, Tom. Tomorrow. Good night. You want a cup of coffee?
No, keep me awake.
Oh, you're too keyed up to sleep anyhow.
Hasn't this been the day?
How about a drink?
No, I'm drunk now.
Oh, I can see.
Oh, not on whiskey. Oh, ma'am.
I understand.
I'm intoxicated.
You're telling me?
Honey, turn on the radio.
Oh, sure, but you already heard it all.
I'd like to hear it again.
Oh, will they still be talking about it?
What else is there to talk about on that one-lung station, this one-horse town?
Hey, what a thing for the mayor to say.
I can afford to say it because I mean it affectionately. And besides, didn't I just earn the right to say anything I like?
Absolutely.
And furthermore, we're not going to be a one-horse town very much longer, it looks like.
Well, that sounds as if...
As if what?
As if you might have mixed emotions about it.
Well, don't you?
No, not really.
All right. Well, let's hear what Will Johnson's batting the breeze about.
Music? I guess Will's finally talked himself out.
Not Will. Probably just resting his voice.
Friends, it's been almost 8 hours now since our town has been told about the miracle.
What'd I tell you?
For in truth, this is a miracle. This is a resurrection.
Oh, come on now.
And it's not just one person being brought back from the dead, but an entire town. Yes, our town, our beloved hometown, shall now return to vital, vigorous life.
That's laying it on.
One man has done it. And friends, isn't this a monumental example of what one determined, courageous-minded man can do? One man, and one man alone.
Turn it off, Maria.
Well, by now you all know the story. But for any of you who may have tuned in late, I'll give you the full details of Frank Spencer's heroic exploit right after this word from Boozer's Shoe Store.
It's all a part of what you're going to be exposed to from now on, Frank.
I hope not.
Oh, come on. Don't tell me you're not enjoying it.
Well, up to a point. It's just
what?
It's ridiculous, that's all. You take a guy, I don't care what he did, and you make such an out-and-out fuss about him. Well, nobody's that great.
But what you did, Frank, was a miracle.
Don't talk like Will Johnson.
Well, in this case, Will Johnson's right. You, all by yourself, you saved this town.
Well, there was nothing to it.
You know, you never even told me how you did it.
Well, I was sitting in the store wondering how I could get some action in the town, bring in some industry. And I just happened to read in the paper that Miller Bassford was thinking of relocating one of their plants. And it made me think.
And that's what I mean, Frank. It was in the papers for all to see, but only you...
Anyhow, I decided to go to Chicago and just ask him to come here.
Now, that's exactly it. You did something about it. You didn't ask anybody, didn't tell anybody, not even me. You just went.
Oh, I didn't want to raise any false hopes.
But it was such a magnificent idea.
Oh, it was nothing, really. I just drove into Chicago, parked in the Miller Bassford building garage. Cost you $4 to park there, too. I'd like to own that concession, believe me.
Frank, what you did...
I walked in the lobby. It said, Executive Offices, 35th floor. I took the elevator. Said the red-headed receptionist. Pretty little girl she was, too. I said, I'd like to see Mr. Bassford. And she said, do you have an appointment? Because nobody sees Mr. Bassford without an appointment. And I said, be that as it may, But why don't you just tell Mr. Bassford that Mayor Frank Spencer of Sharon City is here? And if he'll give me a few minutes of his time, I could convince him to move his new plant to our town.
Just like that?
Just like that. And do you know, Mr. Bassford said, send him in. And in I went.
Mr. Bassford? Mr. Harlow K. Bassford himself? He advises the President of the United States. He's one of the richest men in the world.
Puts his pants on one leg at a time. Just saves everybody up.
Mr. Harlow K. Bassford?
Isn't that what I've been telling you?
And you spoke to him?
Well, why not? We both talk English, don't we? And he said to me, Mr. Mayor, here I am. Convince me. And I did.
Just like that?
Just like that.
But what did you say?
Well, I just gave him the facts. We were near good roads. We had an abandoned factory building that they could take over. We had all kinds of skilled labor. Things that mean something.
And?
He said he'd investigate. He did. And today, he made the announcement.
Oh, the announcement. Thanks to the brilliant missionary effort of Mayor Frank Spencer, we have become aware of the desirability of Sharon City as a site for our new reduction plant. We plan to begin operation there.
All right.
Oh, but it's history, Frank. History.
What's that?
Hey, look out the window. A parade, a torchlight parade.
What does everybody want?
Well, you'll have to show yourself.
Oh, I don't want to.
Come on, now stay out there all night.
Okay. All right. Listen, everybody. Listen. I want to tell you, this has been the greatest day of my life. And I know how happy all of you are. But if you really want to thank me, you give me something I want more than anything else in this whole wide world. And that's a good night's sleep. Come on inside, Maria.
Oh, well, now, how was that for a token of esteem?
Things will settle down to normal soon, I hope.
Oh, Frank, it's just that everyone's so happy. When the textile mill went bankrupt, it looked like the end of the world for this place. And it would have been, if not for you.
Okay. And now let's get some sleep.
Oh, the town will never forget.
Honey, you want to remember that old saying, this too shall pass away. Me for some shut-eye. You go upstairs while I lock up and put out the cat.
Just like we do on any ordinary evening.
Well, no matter what's happened, you still have to do all the same old ordinary things, don't you? I'm up. What's the idea? Why'd you wake me?
Frank, you were having a nightmare.
Yeah.
Oh, what was it, Frank?
Oh, nothing.
Oh, it couldn't have been nothing.
Just a dream, that's all.
It was a mighty disturbing dream.
Oh, that's all it was.
You were so upset you woke me.
I'm sorry, honey.
Frank, what was it?
Well, it's not important.
And why does it bother you? Darling, I can tell.
Well, it's crazy.
Tell me, then you'll feel better.
You won't believe it.
Well, go ahead.
I dreamed about a mob.
A mob?
Yeah, a lynch mob.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Where?
Right here.
Here?
Yes, Maria, here.
In this town?
Yes.
Oh, that's impossible.
Oh, why do you say that?
Because nobody here would
Well, maybe it wasn't exactly a lynching, but maybe they were just out to tar and feather.
Well, that's better. Not much better, but something.
Well, they were angry, violent, and they were after this guy in the worst way.
Which guy, Frank?
Well, as near as I could figure it out, it was me.
There you go. It may have been a dream, but even so, you know the way things can change in almost the blink of an eye. The day is warm, the sky is a bright and brilliant electric blue, and suddenly the dark cloud, the burst of thunder, and the full fury of the storm. We'll get a great deal of that in Act 2, which shall explode here shortly. In the midst of life, we are in the midst of death. In the midst of joy, we are in sorrow. In the midst of victory, we are in defeat. All are different shades of the same basic meaning. Life bewilders us with its kaleidoscopic changes. At peace with himself is that man who is never taken by surprise.
You? Yes, Maria. They were out to get me.
But that...
You were going to say impossible, weren't you?
Yes.
Nothing is impossible in a dream.
Oh, Frank, even the wildest, weirdest nightmare follows a kind of logic. A crazy logic, but logic.
Maybe.
And a mob? Were they from this town?
Yes, I recognize every one of them. Leading the pack was Will Johnson.
Will Johnson?
Yeah, and Tom Stander, Ed Morris.
Your best friends? Oh, no, not even in a dream.
Well, there it was.
But you're a hero. You've become, it may sound like blasphemy, but you're practically an idol. Why? How could you even imagine that the people in this town would turn against you?
I don't know.
Especially after today.
Maria, today is going to disappear into time. It will recede into memory. And then it'll be forgotten.
Never.
It's human nature. That's the way people are.
I cannot conceive of any set of circumstances which would make anyone in this town want to hurt you in any way whatsoever.
I hope not. I hope not. And now I better get some sleep. I still have to go to work in the morning. Hello? Spencer? Tom? I was going to get to you. We have a meeting of the town council tomorrow night. Executives from Miller Bassford will be there. All we have to do is cross the T's and dot the I's. Dinner? Let's have Sue Ellen arrange that with Maria, huh? Sure. When am I ever going to catch up with...
Hey, Frank.
Oh, morning, Will.
You want us to run your same ad in the station this week?
Well, I guess so.
Well, it ought to be freshened up a bit.
You do it for me, will you, Will? I'm just so busy.
You want to get used to being busy, Frank. We won't be a sleepy little village anymore.
I wonder, is that good?
Well, it isn't good. It isn't bad. It's progress.
Oh, I guess so.
I don't really think you appreciate the implications of this coup you pulled.
Oh, I think I do.
800 new jobs. Now, you realize what that'll do to our economy and to our business? Real estate. New families will have to move in. You'll have to expand your operations here, Frank. So will all the other merchants.
I guess so.
Listen, I want to interview you on the station today.
Can't you make it tomorrow? I got a whole stack of prescriptions I have to get at.
Well, you might think of hiring another pharmacist to help you out.
I don't know. I like to give all my customers the personal touch.
I know what you mean. But you have to move with the times. I'll see you tomorrow night at the council meeting.
You must be Mayor Spencer.
That's me.
You said I'd find you in your drugstore.
You found me.
Yeah, I must talk with you.
Well, we're talking.
My name is Elwood Starbright.
What can I do for you, Mr. Starbright?
It's more than doing something for me. It's a matter of doing something for yourself. And for the entire town of Sharon City.
Okay, what?
The proposed Miller Bassford plant.
It's become more than the proposed plant. It's now the actual plant.
No, Mr. Mayor.
No?
That plant, it must not be permitted to come here.
What are you saying?
You must prevent it from coming.
What?
You must do everything in your power. I'm giving you fair warning. Don't let it come here.
Why are you saying this?
It'll poison the town.
Poison?
Believe me.
How will it poison the town?
Oh, Mr. Mayor.
Give me some facts.
Facts?
Yes, facts. I didn't go looking for a dirty factory. I was careful to choose an operation that was absolutely clean from an environmental point of view. After all, I have to live in this town.
Well, that's why I'm talking to you.
But you're not saying anything. Nothing from that plant will poison the air or pollute the water.
Well, it will do worse. It'll degrade the people.
Degrade?
Morality will deteriorate.
Oh, what you're saying is that we'll lose the small town virtues. I'm aware of that myself.
Yeah, you're a fool.
Probably. But you'll have to excuse me.
I'm not talking in the sense of pure ethics. This is chemistry.
I still don't know.
In the reduction process of this particular Miller Bassford product, you get a chemical called amphoran.
Never heard of it. Of course, I'm not an expert.
It's an odorless, colorless vapor. It's released into the air. Prolonged exposure brings out... it brings out, if I can state it simply, the worst in people.
I still don't understand.
People lose inhibitions. They become violent, even homicidal. This entire town, after a while, 10, maybe even 5 years, could suddenly lose control of itself.
Oh, aren't you just...
You could have an orgy of violence, murder, unbridled destruction. People on the streets in their homes turning on each other for no reason, no motive.
How do you know that?
I worked for Miller Basford. I was chief of research. I tested amphoran on laboratory animals.
Well, that doesn't...
That doesn't what? Prove anything. I introduced amphoran into a hutch of rabbits. Rabbits, mind you. Within a month, the rabbits were transformed into savage, murderous creatures.
Yes, but that was...
They killed each other off. I told Mr. Basford and the board of directors that we need a new reducing process, but they said it'd be too expensive. And so I resigned. But I have the facts. Amphoran can turn people into psychotic killers. That's why you must not allow this plant to locate here.
Well, the council meets tomorrow night. Meeting's called to order. As mayor of Sharon City, I call this special meeting to act on a request for a permit from the Miller Basford Corporation of Chicago, Illinois, to conduct a manufacturing plant in Zone B. Now, have all members of the council been furnished with a copy of said request?
Yes, we have.
Anybody who hasn't? All members who have the request?
Oh, yes.
Anybody hasn't? Is the representative of Miller Basford present?
Yes, Mr. Mayor. My name is Robert Pauley. I'm general counsel to the corporation.
And now, before this body votes on the request, has anyone present an objection to this permit?
I have.
Hey, the meeting will be in order. State your name.
Elmer Starbright.
Hold on, Mr. Mayor. This man is not a voting resident of our town.
I understand, Mr. Johnson, but under our laws, he's entitled to speak. Mr. Starbright, you have 5 minutes to state your views.
And I tell you, this town shall become a charnel house.
Sit down.
The meeting will be in order.
Hey, Mr. Chairman, I wish to apologize to the representative of Miller Basford, Mr. Pauley, for this gratuitous insult. I move we call the question.
You mean you don't even want to discuss it? You're a fool.
Oh, throw that bum out of here.
Mr. Chairman, Mr. Pauley, serious charge has been leveled against my company by a former employee. I wish to clear the air. Mr. Starbright, when you told the board at Miller Basford of the existence of this amphoran, what did they do?
You know what happened. They disregarded my request to remove it from the reduction process.
Aren't you disregarding an important step?
No, Mr. Pauley. I asked. They refused.
Now, but what happened in between? Isn't it a fact that extensive lab tests were performed which showed that amphoran is harmless to humans?
Those tests were bought and paid for by Miller Basford.
Mr. Starbright, isn't it true that you had a serious argument with Mr. Basford about money and position? Didn't you demand that you be made a vice president?
Yes, I did.
And didn't you resign because you were turned down?
No. I felt that Mr. Basford did not give research the respect or the importance it deserves. I felt it was because it didn't cost him enough. That's why I demanded more money.
The fact is, you didn't get it, and you quit.
I quit because of amphoran.
Mr. Mayor, I move we call the question.
No, listen to me.
Oh, get that nut out of here.
Hold it. Whatever you want to think of me, don't anyone call me a nut. I have honorary degrees from universities in 6 countries. I have patents on more than 300 chemical processes. I have written for all the leading journals. I'm a member of all the important professional societies.
Mr. Mayor, he's out of order.
I'm the only person in this room who knows anything about order.
I move we call the question. Let's vote. Come on.
The meeting will be in order.
Mr. Mayor, can we vote on the permit?
Yes.
That's the issue.
Yes, I understand that.
Well, then what's the problem?
Our problem, Will, is the matter of the record.
Record? What record?
The record will show that an objection to the permit was raised by a...
Raised by a nut?
It was raised by a man who happens to be, whatever you want to think of him, he happens to be an important and distinguished chemist.
Oh, come on, Frank.
What if there should be something to what he says?
Well, Frank, are you crazy?
Will, and the rest of you, can we afford to take a chance? Even if it's 1 in a million.
Frank, we'll get you off the hook. Just call the question. We'll vote.
Oh, Will, I won't do that.
In that case, why, we can just vote you down.
Yes, you can, but not now. Town charter rules call for a 30-day delay before you can override the mayor on granting a permit.
Well, then we'll vote to suspend the rule.
You can't do that without a town-wide referendum.
We'll go out right now and knock on every registered voter's door and have it within 2 hours.
You could, but you can't conduct a referendum unless you publish a notice to that effect 45 days in advance.
Frank, what do you want?
Will, and everybody, all I want is to get some independent laboratory to test this Amphoran thing. And just give us an opinion. How long can that take? A couple of days? Is that too much to ask?
No, Frank. Mr. Pauly here has come down representing Miller Bassford. He was told that the granting of a permit would just be a formality. He expected to take that permit back with him to Chicago.
Will, I'm the mayor, and I have the responsibility.
Do you want to risk antagonizing Miller Bassford to the point where they'll wash their hands of us and locate elsewhere?
Is that a consideration, Mr. Pauly?
Mr. Mayor, I understand and appreciate your position, but we have our production schedules. Therefore, if this matter is not settled shortly, we may be forced to reassess our thinking.
We may be forced to reassess our thinking. Notice how these things are said. The language of subtle pressure. The exquisite nuance of the implied threat, if the matter is not settled shortly. A marvelously relative word, shortly. A gentleman farmer named George Washington in 1763 said, "I have this morning sent a letter to my London agent. I expect to hear from him shortly." The letter would need 3 months to cross the ocean, and it would be another 3 months before the answer could arrive. Shortly. It all depends on when you lived. Laugh, and the world laughs with you. Weep, and you weep alone. And what is the moral? The world has little patience for people with problems, and it gives short shrift to those who persist in rocking the boat, even if it's the only way to alert people that the craft is sinking.
Miss Jorgensen? Frank Spencer at the drugstore. Just wanted to let you know your prescription's ready. Oh. Are you sure? Well, if you want to cancel it. Miss Jorgensen? Miss Jorgensen? Yeah.
Frank?
Oh, hi there, honey.
Busy?
No, I wouldn't say I was busy.
I thought you had a whole backlog of prescriptions.
They kind of disappeared on me.
I've been getting a lot of calls.
I would imagine.
People ask me, what's wrong with Frank?
Do you think anything's wrong with me, Maria?
Frank, I'm your wife.
That really doesn't answer the question.
What do you want?
I just want you to know that I'm doing what I see as my duty to this town and the people in it. We should get that lab report in a day or two.
I've been listening to Will Johnson deliver the news every hour on the hour.
What's he saying?
Oh, it's just about noon. Turn on the radio and listen for yourself.
Never mind. I can just imagine.
I don't think you can. Listen. And here he is.
12 o'clock and all the local news. The only important news is still this absolutely mysterious intransigence on the part of Mayor Frank Spencer to okay the Miller Bassford plant. The town is absolutely up in arms, as Spencer is obviously using a flimsy technicality to delay approval.
Flimsy
Is Frank Spencer out to destroy this town? This town that's been so good to him?
Anymore.
Let Frank Spencer know that this town will not tolerate his insufferable arrogance.
If you won't, I will.
Tell him in no uncertain...
I'm up. I heard it.
What was it?
I guess somebody threw a brick through the window.
What?
It sounded like the living room window downstairs.
Frank, what are you going to do?
What do you want me to do?
Oh, sign the permit.
I'm not letting anybody scare me, Maria. I said I would wait for the lab report.
You want to wait until somebody burns down the house?
Do you believe that could happen?
Of course I believe it.
I guess you do. And yet just a couple of nights ago, I had that dream. That nightmare, whatever you want to call it.
Please, Frank.
Oh, face it now. Remember what you said? I do. You said you couldn't conceive of any set of circumstances which would make anyone in this town hurt me in any way.
Frank, now I'm really frightened.
So am I.
Well, then why don't you sign the permit?
I think it's become more than just a permit. Much more.
Come in. Oh, Frank.
I've got something for you.
Yeah, what's that?
What does it look like, Will?
It's a brick.
Yes. Someone tossed it through my window last night.
Oh, now, look, Frank, I don't know...
Someone who was inspired by your rabble-rousing newscasts.
Well, feelings are running pretty high in this town.
And they're being kept pretty high, too.
Frank, level with me. What's it all about? First, you go out and you bring Miller Bassford in here. Now, suddenly, you want to kick him out.
But I don't want to kick him out.
Then what are you trying to do?
The job I swore to perform. To protect the health and welfare of this community.
Well, then protect it. Protect the economic health and welfare of this place. Let's have some prosperity. Or don't you want that?
I want that more than anything else in the world.
Well, then start acting like it. Sign the permit.
I will.
When?
As soon as we get the laboratory report.
Frank, Maria asked me to come by.
Hello, Reverend.
You didn't come to see me, so I came to see you.
Well, I'm glad you're here.
About the Miller-Bassford permit.
Well, don't tell me you want me to sign it, too.
Now, I want you to tell me, if you can, why you feel the way you do about it.
Well, I thought I made that absolutely clear at the town meeting.
Are you telling yourself the truth?
What truth?
Is this the truth? You tried to help the town by bringing in a factory. It was a bold and brilliant stroke. When it was done, you were suddenly assailed by a feeling of despair.
I don't know why you say that, Reverend.
Well, it's normal. It's natural. Many people who perform a heroic deed experience a feeling of depression afterward.
Well, why would I?
Because it's easy to believe that this has been the peak, the climax of life. It can never be duplicated. There are no worlds left to conquer.
Oh, I don't think that's what...
So they become vulnerable to all kinds of depressing thoughts.
Reverend, I think...
You begin to think of the implication of the factory, of the sweeping changes it would bring to the town, and perhaps you don't like them.
Well, I admit that, not all of them.
Hundreds of new jobs, new people, strangers. Spencer's drugstore would no longer be an intimate little pharmacy, but a large, gleaming emporium of chrome and plastic.
Well, I think...
We cannot prevent change, Frank. It has to come. Our task is to try to make it as conducive as possible to a life of decency.
Reverend, you know what I've been subjected to.
Yes, I know. And I've spoken out against it. But people are human. You've hit everyone in the most vulnerable spot of all. The pocketbook.
Yeah, no. Well, as soon as the report from the lab arrives...
It has already arrived.
If what?
The independent lab report. And the findings are inconclusive.
How do you know that?
It's all over town.
But no one had the right to examine that report until
It was addressed to the municipality of Sharon City. The town clerk had the right to open it.
Inconclusive? What does that mean?
It means there is no evidence that amphoran is harmful to human beings.
But it also means that it might be.
Frank, all of life is a risk of one sort or another. Miller Bassford is a reputable concern. They wouldn't knowingly use a dangerous substance.
But inconclusive.
I am asking you to examine your heart and search your soul and determine your motive.
What do you think my motive is?
That's not for me to say. But if you seek to deny Miller Bassford the permit on safety grounds, your scientific anchor is somewhat flimsy.
I think you've cleared the air. All these years, in a way, it's been my town. Maybe I'm afraid to lose it.
Why should you lose it?
Because if it gets bigger and more complicated, it might become the kind of town I couldn't understand. Maybe I wouldn't want to live in it.
Pray for guidance, Frank.
I haven't stopped praying since this thing began. Reverend, you may as well tell everybody. I intend to sign that permit tomorrow. Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year. What's wrong? No.
Frank, wake up. Frank.
What?
You're having a nightmare again. What was it?
We were at a New Year's Eve party, I think.
Oh, that should be a happy occasion. Why did you sound so terrified?
Oh, it was kind of a weird party.
Weird?
Yeah, you had white hair. Oh, I don't know. It was just crazy. Scary.
Darling, just forget about it.
I was with all our friends. Why was it all so frightening?
No, you have to get your rest. Big day tomorrow. Mr. What's his name? Paulie is coming down from Chicago for the permit signing ceremony.
Yeah.
Frank, everything's all right again, isn't it?
Sure.
Darling, what's the matter? Tell me.
Nothing.
Frank.
I discovered it's dangerous to tell people what you really think, even your wife.
Oh, Frank, I admit, well, what could I think? Only that you'd gone crazy.
It's all right.
No, Frank, it's not all right.
But it's the way things are.
Are you unhappy about signing a permit?
Yes.
Why?
Well, I'm not exactly convinced, not entirely convinced, that this Amphoran thing is safe.
Frank, Elwood Starbright, he's obviously a nut.
We're betting our lives on that premise, aren't we?
Could put it that way.
Well, suppose he isn't a nut. The man has excellent credentials.
Well, he also has a grievance against the company, which could influence his judgment.
10 years, he said. Or even 5. Yes, 5. 5 years from now, we could all turn into raving, bloodthirsty killers.
Frank.
It couldn't happen?
It's far-fetched.
Far-fetched? But that word is obsolete. It belongs to an earlier day, a more simple, rational time. The way things are now, so mixed up and out of control, drugs, poisons, chemicals, just seem to run riot. Anything can happen.
Darling, try and get some sleep.
No.
What?
I don't want to go to sleep. I'm afraid.
Of what?
That dream.
A dream?
Maybe it isn't a dream. Maybe it's a vision.
Do you know what you're saying?
I know what I'm saying. Maybe I'm seeing something.
Frank, listen.
So what? I've listened to you. I've listened to all of you. But nobody listens to me.
Well, I'm trying to listen, Frank.
Forget it.
Go to sleep.
No, I don't want to sleep. I never want to sleep. I don't want to see what I know that I'm going to see.
Happy New Year, darling.
Happy New Year.
No, 1984 is going to be the best year yet.
The whole town celebrating.
What a town we've become in the last 5 years. Frank, I don't want to bring this up, but do you remember what you were afraid of 5 years ago?
Oh, what are you talking about? What was that?
Look outside.
People are shooting at each other. Hey, are they all crazy?
They're not crazy. They're crazy about killing.
Maria.
I'm going to kill you.
No.
Kill everybody.
Burn down the tower. No.
Frank, what is it?
It's the Amphoran.
What?
The killer chemical. I saw it happen. I saw the future. I saw 1984, New Year's Eve. It all exploded in fire and blood and murder.
Oh, dear, you just be calm.
I won't sign that permit. Never.
No, of course not. Of course, dearest. Just relax. Doctor? Oh, it's Frank. He's very sick. Darling, the doctor says if you keep calm, you can be out of here in a week. Especially if you don't have any more of those nightmares.
They're not nightmares. Don't you understand? They're visions of the future.
You're becoming excited again.
I understand the permit has been signed. I heard about it on the radio.
And the mayor
Crazy.
incapacitated.
The charter calls for the chairman of the council.
Will Johnson signed. Oh, Frank, everybody's rooting for you to get better and come back. Take your place again in the town.
My place.
Will you come back?
Yes. I'll come back.
Frank, that's wonderful.
In about 5 years. Make it 6. Provided there's a town to come back to.
Will there be a town to come back to? Can a little-known substance called amphoran turn ordinary humans into homicidal maniacs? Well, we're like Mayor Frank Spencer. We'll wait 5 years and find out. But you'll only have to wait a few moments for my return. Prophecy, a risky, tricky, even dangerous business. The gift of seeing into the future, according to an ancient Greek legend, was given to Cassandra by the god Apollo. But you know how those ancient gods worked it so much of the time. What they gave with one hand, they took back with the other. Apollo gave Cassandra the gift of prophecy, but he also arranged things so that no one would believe her. Most prophets would register a similar complaint. Our cast included John Beale, Ann Williams, Robert Dryden, and Ray Owens. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams. Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. You know that phrase, killed in the line of duty? It's one of the saddest epitaphs to those who lay their lives on the line. A guard, a night watchman, a cop who was shot while on duty. You've seen the photographs in the papers of a long line of policemen standing in sorrow at the funeral of a buddy. Have you looked closely at the expression on their faces? I might be next, it says. Yet, they do their job every day, every night, to make our lives safer.
They didn't believe me. The judge, the jury. I was there. It wasn't George who pulled the trigger. He was with me in the cabin. It was Rudy, my brother, who killed your detective.
Yeah, that's what you said in court.
George didn't kill that man. I swear it. Now, why would I say things against my own brother? Accuse him of the murder if it wasn't so?
Maybe because you love George Collins.
Our mystery drama, The Missouri Kid, based on an actual documented historic case, was dramatized especially for Mystery Theater by James Agate Jr. and stars Lloyd Batista. It is sponsored in part by Buick Motor Division and Contact, the 12-hour cold capsule. I'll be back shortly with Act One. It was in all the newspapers of the time. The St. Louis Post-Dispatch headlined the robbery, Memories of the Missouri Bandit Days. Today, through the miracle of radio, we can turn to that story and actually hear it happening. It is 3 days after Christmas, 1902. 55 miles out of St. Louis, about an hour past midnight, two men ride into the little town of Union, Missouri, and head for the Union Bank on Main Street.
Stand in that doorway opposite the bank, George. If someone moves, shoot.
Nothing I like better, Rudy. I got a belt full of bullets.
I ought to have this piggy bank busted wide open in 5 minutes flat.
Hey, got your crowbar?
Got it. I sleep with it. Hand me the nitro. It's in your saddlebag.
Here you be. Now, blow, Rudy.
I sure aim to.
Hey, what's going on down there, Sheriff?
Someone's just blown up the bank.
Well, I'm going to give him a blast.
Come on, Rudy. Hurry, the whole town's waking up.
Hold the horses still, will you? Those hicks can't hit anything. Help me load these money bags on the horses.
Hey, someone just put 2 holes in my hat.
There's the second bag. Keep shooting back, George. Do I have to tell you everything? Grab this bag, will you?
Hey, now how many hands you think I got?
You're lucky. Most of the money's in bills, not silver. That's it. 5 bags full. Now let's get out of here before their aim gets better. Come on, get out there.
Sheriff? Hey, Sheriff, they're gone. Look at all that smoke coming out of the bank. Now, someone get the fire department. Looks like the bank's on fire. Well, do something, somebody. The Union Bank's just been blown up. Mr. Pinkerton, we just got a wire from the American Bankers Association. 2 men blew open one of their banks the night before last and got away with $28,000.
Who is the law there?
Oh, Tom Birch. He's the sheriff of Union.
Any word from him?
Well, a phone there. He's been sick for a week, so nobody's made up a posse.
And the robbers got away. Are they sure there were only 2?
Yep. And made a mess of Main Street between them.
All right, CJ. It's your case. Find those 2 robbers and find them good.
Not fast.
Yeah. Find them good and fast.
Sheriff Tom Birch.
You're looking at him.
Well, I'm C.J. Schumacher. The Pinkertons have assigned me to the Union Bank robbery.
Oh, glad to hear it. We're still cleaning up the glass and picking bullets off Main Street.
Yeah, we heard in St. Louis there was quite an exchange of gunshots hereabouts.
They rode out of here like there was hellfire behind them.
Anybody in town see them?
Oh, sure. Let me see now. Well, there was Frank.
You know where I can locate him?
Oh, I expect he's at work. He's the blacksmith, Frank Tilley.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I spoke with him on the telephone.
Well, he'll help you. He's a good man.
I brought a passel of pictures of known bank robbers who operate around these parts, and identification is essential.
Sure is. So you think it was the work of professionals?
Oh, without a doubt, Sheriff. Only pros know how to handle nitroglycerin.
Yeah. You go see Frank Tilley. Tell him I said he'd better cooperate with you Pinkerton fellas.
Mr. Tilley? Frank Tilley?
Huh? Oh, yeah. What is it?
Well, I'm C.J. Schumacher of the Pinkerton Detective Agency.
Oh, about those bank robbers.
Yeah, well, if you're busy, I'll come back later.
No. Let's head for these barrels over here. Set yourself, Miss Schumacher. What can I tell you?
Well, I brought this satchel full of pictures I'd like you to have a look at. What we at the agency call our rogues gallery. Mugshots of every outlaw, professional, trained, and bank robber we ever had dealings with. Now, if you just have a look.
Oh, I don't have to. The man was wearing a mask. I never did get a good gander at him. But the other one, I saw him right clear.
Oh, that's fine.
There's a gas lamp right outside the bank where they had the horses hitched, and son of a gun, if it just didn't blow out. I seen him come out of the bank and all that smoke blown, and he's loading up the horses with the bags of money. I recognize him straight off.
Well, who was he?
Bill Rudy Rudolph. Know him anywhere.
Rudy Rudolph. The Missouri Kid.
That's the one.
The Missouri Kid. Yeah, he could pull a job like this. Well, you You don't happen to know where he's been living these days?
Up in the Standings, as far as I know, he's got a cabin there. His sister's place, actually. She's a real nice girl, Nellie Rudolph. But she could never do anything with him. You know, Rudy's a real tough hombre. You don't aim to go there and take him along, do you?
Well, that's what I aim to do.
You Pinkerton fellas have all the excitement. Well, sir, I hope you get Rudy. He sure has been needing the comeuppance for many a year.
So I hear tell. Well, it's about time somebody laid a hand on his shoulder and cuffs on his wrist. My name's C.J. Schumacher.
What do you want?
Hi there. Who are you?
What business is it of yours?
Shut up, Butch. Shut up.
Oh, I'm sorry. Looks like I knocked on the wrong door.
How do you know? Who'd you want?
Well, first off, I want a friendly hello, and, well, I think I come to the wrong house for that. Sorry, ma'am.
What do you mean I'm unfriendly?
Well, I've been hunting all day, and I had me the worst luck any hunter could have, so the last thing I need right now is someone who's suspicious. So long, ma'am.
Oh, wait. I'm sorry. It's the nature of us around here. Were you looking for someone?
Well, I'll be honest with you. I'm kind of lost, and I'm hungry, and what I was looking for is to buy some supper.
Oh, well, just a minute. Say, there's a hunter outside. He wants to buy some supper. Should I let him in?
A hunter?
Yeah.
You sure?
Well, pretty sure. He ain't no city dude by the looks of him.
Mm-hmm. What do you say, George?
Well, why not? I'm getting stir-crazy with just you two to look at. Wouldn't mind seeing another face.
What if he's the law?
I sure wouldn't want to be the law stepping in here all alone.
Okay, now. Tell him you'll make him some supper.
Sorry to keep you, Miss... what'd you say your name was?
Schumacher.
Oh. I'll never pronounce that. I had to ask my brother and his partner.
Well, is it all right for me to buy some supper?
Well, I'll wrestle you up with something. It'll cost you 50 cents.
Done. I sure couldn't cook myself any decent grub for that. Ma'am, that was mighty good. I'm always partial to a stew made of a ham knuckle bone. Mighty tasty. Would you oblige me one more thing?
Well, that's all we got. Except...
Oh, no. I don't mean any more food, ma'am. I'd like to know your name, that's all.
What for, mister?
Well, if this is your wife, no harm, man. Only when folks treat me right, I want to thank them by their name.
Well, she ain't my wife. She's my sister. And her name's Nellie.
Wife or sister, she's a mighty fine cook. Mind if I sit a while? I've been 20 miles today with no luck.
Hold on now. Well, what are you reaching for your gun for?
Well, force of habit, I guess. Are you the brother of this gentleman?
He wants to know a lot about us, doesn't he?
Oh, just trying to be friendly, to make conversation.
We don't make much conversation out here, and if you really want to be friendly, mister, I suggest you take those shells out of your shotgun.
Oh, why, sure.
It makes me nervous.
Oh, glad to oblige. Those shells didn't do me much good today, I tell you.
Would you like some canned fruit? We got some canned peaches.
Sure would round things off to have something sweet. Mighty good of you, Miss Nell. I appreciate that.
So the hunting's not too good today, huh?
The whole day's been a bust. I fire at this jackrabbit, see? Then I go up and take a look for it, and there's this trail of blood. And I think to myself, well, now, there's too much blood for a jackrabbit. Maybe I hit a bear.
Ain't no bears in these parts.
Well, maybe a deer.
Could be a deer.
Here's your fruit.
Oh, thanks, miss. Well, sir, I hadn't shot no animal. Somebody been making a campfire, left this canned tomatoes, and I plugged it. Scored a bullseye. Knocked it clear off the ground 50 feet, leaving a trail of tomatoes. Well, yeah, well, Well, I think I'll be moseying along now. And, well, thanks very much for the meal.
Hold on, mister. You just sit back and relax. Why, you ain't touched those peaches Nellie brought you. Now, that's not nice. Not friendly-like. Eat up. I got a few questions I'd like to ask you myself. George, hand me that pistol. I'd just like to have it in my hands here while I'm talking to this here gentleman.
C.J. Schumacher, the Pinkerton operative, sat back in the kitchen chair in that out-of-the-way cabin, his own shotgun empty, the bullets jingling ineffectively in his pocket. He faced a loaded pistol and two of the most wanted outlaws in America, the Missouri Kid and his partner, George Collins. C.J. wasn't sure the other man was George Collins, but he was pretty certain that if he didn't come up with the right answers, they'd kill him without a second thought. I'll be back shortly with what happened in Act 2. C.J. Schumacher, the operative for that great private detective agency, the Pinkertons, was tracking down the desperados who had robbed the Union Bank of Union, Missouri. He had inveigled himself into their hideout by pretending to be a hunter who wanted some supper. Unquestioningly, the two men who sat watching him eat were the men he was seeking. Now the problem remained how to get away alive so that C.J. could return with an armed posse.
You had much book learning, friend?
Who, me? Book learning? Yeah, you mean did I go to school?
Well, folks do. Now, I went to school. Didn't do me no harm.
Oh, sure, I went to school when I was little.
You, done much reading, Mr. C.J. Schumacher?
Reading? Oh, well, some.
Mm-hmm. He means if you see a handbill for a wanted man, can you read it?
Where would I see that?
Oh, anywhere. In a post office or a bank, for instance.
Oh, not me. I don't write letters, and I don't get letters. Well, I think I'll be moving along. Miss Nellie, here's your 50 cents. Thank you for a right good spread. Oh, made up for my disappointment hunting today.
Well, goodbye, Mr. What was that name again?
C.J. Schumacher.
Schumacher. You're not from around here?
Well, not far. Not far, but it'll take me a couple hours to get back. Well, good night, folks, and thank you. Mr. Pinkerton, I came just as fast as my horse could get me here to St. Louis.
Welcome back, C.J. Your brother Danny was getting a little worried about you.
It's about time Dan learned worrying is something an operative just doesn't have time to do. But I have to admit to you, I was a little fussed a while back. I was having me a bite to eat with the Missouri Kid and his sister Nellie Rudolph and the kid's partner, who I think may be George Collins. I'm sure it's them who did that Union Bank job. So I'm planning to go back to Union tonight. Get up a posse and haul them in.
I wish we could, C.J., but we've got no prima facie evidence against Rudy. One man recognizing him across the street under a gas lamp is not enough. I read your report.
Yeah, what about that old torture robbery charge? Remember that old couple, the Hollises? Rudy and some other gun boy tortured the old man and woman with hot pokers to make them tell where they'd stashed money. Turned out there wasn't any.
Ah, that's the answer, C.J. You find your sheriff, swear out the warrant, and get going. Oh, by the way, your brother Danny wants to know if he can go along with you.
Well, tell him he'd better stay in St. Louis and help mind the store. Who knows? Maybe someday you'll find him more useful than me. Sure. I got your guns cocked.
Sure have. So the rest of the posse right behind us. Sorry, all I could round up was 3 men.
Well, we're getting closer now. Yeah. Tell the boys to slow up.
Hey, take it easy, boys.
Now, around the back of this clump of trees, there's a shack. It's the Missouri Kids.
I'm hit, C.J. Help me, give me a hand. I'm
I got you, Sheriff. Hold right.
Let's get out of here. CJ, what is it?
I got a couple of bullets in the stomach. If you can't stay and fight it out, go on. Go on, leave me. I'll get away. Don't wait for me.
Shut up, Butch. You heard me. Shut up. Well, what have we here? Our old friend, the jackrabbit hunter. Riding up here with a sheriff and a posse? That wasn't a very nice thing to do, friend. After all that good grub you ate at our table? Well, I tell you what I'll do. You seem to be hurt bad and in lots of pain. Why don't I make it easy for you and put you out of your misery?
Mr. Pinkerton.
Yes, Danny. What do we got there?
A telegram. They killed my brother.
Give that to me. Regret to inform you we have recovered body of C.J. Schumacher killed in gunfight with Bill Rudolph and unknown assailant. Oh, Dan, I can't tell you how sorry I am. I want you to call the staff, all the local officials of Union, and from Stanton, too, right now. I want them all here in St. Louis as soon as you can get them together. The world's not big enough to hide C.J.'s murderer. We'll get whoever it was if we have to keep looking for him as long as I live.
Mr. Pinkerton, assign me to the case. I want to pick up where C.J. left off.
All right, Danny, you've got it. Now, you round up everyone you can. When I've laid out instructions for a manhunt from here to California, then you can pick up the trail.
I'm going back to that shack where they were hiding and see what I can find.
You see, Mr. Schumacher, when we come back to find your brother's body, the shack was empty. They'd all pulled out. You know, C.J. was killed saving my life. That's how it was. He put me back on my horse when I got shot. He was one brave fella.
Well, as far as you know, Sheriff, no one's been back here since?
Nope. Oh, we've been watching in case any of them do. But they lit out and took everything with them.
What a mess.
Yeah. He went over this shack with a fine-tooth comb to try and find the money they stole from the Union Bank.
You found nothing?
Not a red cent. What do you expect to find in all that trash on the floor, Mr. Schumacher?
Evidence?
Evidence of what?
Anything, Sheriff. Where they're going, where they've been. Like this. This medicine bottle, for instance. See what it says on the label? Brewer's Pharmacy, Hot Springs, Arkansas. That might be some evidence. Yeah, I'm going to roll up my sleeves and take a look inside this stove. Maybe they burned something valuable.
You're going to get yourself mighty dirty cleaning out that stove, Mr. Schumacher.
Yeah, I expect before this manhunt is over, I'll have more than cinders and soot on my hands.
Well, is there anything I can do?
No, thanks, no, Sheriff. Now, maybe.
You find something?
Huh? It just may be.
That little piece of burnt paper, what is it?
Somebody's handwriting.
So it is. Pretty fancy handwriting. You don't see much of that around.
Yeah, that's just what I'm counting on. Tracking down those fancy curlicues might help us quite a lot.
Can you find out what's written there?
Don't have to. Just find who wrote it.
I don't care what you say, Danny. Evidence that'll stand up in court, that's what you must have. Proof.
If I could have my way, Mr. Pinkerton, those two would be hanging from a lamppost, not hanging around in court.
Danny, that's not the way our operatives should think, and you know it.
I'm sorry. I just don't feel like a lecture now. Who brought in the evidence? Good evidence. The pharmacist in Hot Springs made positive identification. There were 2 men who went in for that prescription. One was Rudy, and the other George Collins. Now, I myself checked every boarding house in Hot Springs and come up with a name on a boarding house register that matched exactly the fancy handwriting on that piece in the stove. Well, look at this. Army records. Description. Collins was a company clerk with Company M, 35th Infantry. Now, his handwriting was so good. Look, samples. Now, don't tell me I don't have enough evidence and reports.
Where do they say Collins is now?
Hartford, Connecticut. Now, I've got our Connecticut operative trailing him right now.
But where's Bill Rudolph, the Missouri Kid?
That I don't know.
Can't you see, Danny, it's better if we wait until the 2 join up and then haul them in together. Now, you take Collins alone with that slim handwriting evidence, he'll get himself a smart lawyer and be out before you can say mouse.
So you're saying wait, is that it? Wait? Well, I ain't going to. I'll take my chances and pick them off one by one.
That's vigilante talk, Danny, not law and order.
Well, maybe so. Due process of law is too slow for me. So, Mr. Pinkerton, I ask you to accept my resignation. Whatever I do, I'll do on my own hook.
Well, I'm sorry you want to quit us, Danny.
You don't seem to understand. This is not just another case to me. Those 2 murdered my brother.
I know that, Danny. But are you talking about justice or revenge? Danny Schumacher.
Mr. Pinkerton, what are you doing here in Hartford?
Oh, just watching you, Danny, standing outside this saloon.
Oh, yeah, but why are you here?
I thought I'd see how you were getting on.
You've been following me?
An old habit I got into. What are you up to, Danny?
Well, I'm handling this on my own like I said I would.
I don't know if you know it, son, but once you're a Pinkerton man, the only way to get out of the agency is horizontally. Or get fired. Well, you're not dead. And I don't remember firing you.
You mean I can't quit?
That's about the size of it. So I've come to Hartford to give you a hand.
Oh, Mr. Pinkerton, that's great. Listen, it's turning out like you wanted. Collins is in there right now, buying drinks for the house. You should see him. Dressed fit to kill.
And Rudy?
He's in there with him. He came into town today, and they're having a high old time in that saloon.
What are we waiting for, then? Let's just see if they come along peaceably like innocent citizens or if they want to put up a fight.
Let me hear that sound of popping corks. Yeah. Who wants some champagne? Anybody wants whiskey, step up to the bar. It's on me.
Sure were right, Danny. I'd never recognized those 2 by their clothes.
Like city swells.
All right, you whiskey bums. Champagne first and then a chaser.
You ready, Danny?
You take him now?
When Rudy reaches into his pocket and starts counting money, you aim a couple of times at the ceiling.
Yeah, how about some more champagne, Rudy? Yeah, bartender, bring us another case of it. Here's $100. It's a hold up.
All right, reach, everybody. Send those arms up to the sky. You too, Rudy, and you, George.
It's the cops. It's Pinkerton men.
Wait till I get my hands on you, Ray.
Get off of me. Get your hands off. You're joking me.
That's what I aim to do.
Hands high, George.
Okay. You got me. My hands are up.
All right, try these on for size.
You don't have to handcuff me. I said I'd go quietly.
Just in case you get any fancy ideas, George Collins, you're under arrest.
Hey, will somebody get this big lug off my chest?
Nice work, Danny. Pull the kid's hands up over his head.
Let me get up, will you, somebody?
By all means. Let him up, Danny. All right, everybody. Back to the bar. We've got the only 2 we came for.
I don't know what you think you're doing. You got nothing on us.
Well, we'll see. Oh, Danny, I don't believe you 2 have been formally introduced. Danny, this is Rudy Rudolph, otherwise known as the Missouri Kid. We have a little torture robbery warrant outstanding for him. And George Collins, I think you know. And my partner, gentlemen, is Dan Schumacher. That last name mean anything to you?
Nope. Schumacher.
Shut up, George. You don't know nothing.
Dan Schumacher is C.J. Schumacher's brother. C.J., Rudy. The man you shot in cold blood. Do you remember now, Rudy?
In a Hartford boarding house where Rudolph and Collins were staying, they found almost $9,000 from the Union Bank. The bank robbers were taken back to the town of Union, Missouri, arraigned on murder and robbery charges, and held without bail. But these two lawless men had not given up, as we shall find out when I return shortly with Act 3. Crime, the criminal, and women never ceased to amaze William Pinkerton. In writing about the case of the Missouri Kid, he says that once Rudy Rudolph was in prison, women, not only in St. Louis, but all over America, made him their hero, wrote him letters, sent gifts, stood outside the prison walls just to be near him. Strange, the fascination of this cold-blooded murderer.
All right, you guys, in twos. March by twos. Once around again in the yard for exercise. Charlie Hopper, move on along. You too, Gatsby, move on. Nobody talks. No one talks. George.
Right behind you, Rudy.
This crummy jail's too small to hold us.
They searched me good in St. Louis. I couldn't stash a file the way I did in Denver.
No file, huh?
Not even a toothpick.
You better get one.
I asked the guard if Nellie could pay us a visit. He said he'd ask the warden.
What is this, a tea party? You heard me. No one talks. You the exceptions around here? Well, you may be the Missouri Kid, but in here you do what you're told. And you're told no talking.
It's all my fault, guard. I was just telling Rudy I asked you yesterday if his sister Nellie could come see us on visiting day. And honest, that's all I was telling him.
Yeah, all right. You got some rights, and I recognize that.
George, how's Rudy? I thought, seeing as how I'm his sister, I'd be visiting him.
You're lucky they let you see me. Pinkerton phoned the warden and said if they couldn't put on an extra heavy guard to put Rudy in solitary. He's afraid he'll escape.
That Pinkerton's a mind reader.
But easy. I think that guard is listening. Oh. You mean really, honest? You got all that fan mail for Rudy? All those letters. Well, here, let me smell one of them. Wow, perfume. Hey, guard, you want to smell these letters? Can I take them? Perfumed letters for the Missouri Kid.
Yeah, I guess you can have them. I don't think a gun could fit in a letter.
You're right. Nell, you're a wonderful kid. And we'll do what we have to do.
You haven't much time. George, they've announced the trial date.
Oh, don't worry. When that trial comes up, we'll be reading about it in the Arkansas newspapers.
Arkansas? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Indian territory.
Yeah.
Like last time. The only safe place to hide out.
Oh, George, I'll miss you so.
You will?
Mm-hmm.
Say, am I crazy or do you like me?
Oh, don't you know that, George?
One more minute. Visiting hours are over.
Don't I know that?
Well, how I feel about you all these years.
Well, all these years Rudy and I have been together, to me, you were like a kid sister.
Oh, well, look at me, George. I'm 18. Do I look like a kid sister to you now?
Well, no, you, I can't say that you do. In fact, you look real good to me now.
Do you know what I'm hoping?
No.
That's all, folks. Will all the visitors please rise and form a line to the door?
That everything will turn out all right. That you'll get out and then go straight, George, for us.
Keep moving.
I thought you were in solitary.
They only had one cell, and it was occupied. Said they put me in there after the 4th of July.
Did you, get the fan letters?
Yeah.
And what was in them?
Yep. Hey, you. No talking. You heard me. Keep moving.
Listen, I got to talk to you. Yeah, where? I'll find you in the mess hall. Keep a place on the bench next to you. I'll bring my tray over.
No kidding, Rudy. You got it all cased out?
Yeah, you know that top tier? There's a skylight over it. Now, it's up through the skylight, over the roof, and out. Cassidy, he works in the warden's garden. He gave me the angle of the roof slant. Then, across the chapel roof, down into the warden's backyard, and from there, right into St. Lou, and we can get lost in the traffic.
What time you picked out?
After the roll call at 12. In the afternoon, about 3. The streets in the city will be crowded then, you know.
Okay. Now, when?
Guess what big holiday's coming up? The 4th. The 4th of July. A lot of guards will be off duty. I'll have my door filed and ready to go. I tried it already. It cuts like butter. I just got to figure out how many steps from my cell to the top tier. And then, how far from there to the skylight.
Well, what about me? You've got the only file. How do I get out of my cell?
You won't even be in it. The morning of the 4th, you'll have an attack of appendicitis and be screaming with pain. You'll be in the infirmary.
I can feel that appendicitis coming on right now.
Here. They'll slip some money in those fan letters. Now, you take it. All of it. You pay off a bunch of the guys to start a fight at the far end. The other end. From the skylight in the prison hall. Now, remember, 3 o'clock. The afternoon of the 4th. Sharp.
Boy. Can't you see those dumb guards thinking there's a riot running over there?
I figure that'll give us just about enough time that we'll need to break out.
On the 4th of July, too. Boy, what a day to celebrate on.
Come on, get some of those cars moving up here. We're going to riot.
Hey, George, you with me?
Right behind you, Rudy. They took my clothes away in the infirmary. All I got is this nightshirt.
Okay, now grab a hold of these girders and follow me. Now, I'm going to swing my legs up and smash that glass skylight. Okay, let's go. Come on, George. Take my hand. Now, go on. I'll hold you. Now, up you go.
I don't think I can make it.
Oh, sure you can. That's it. Now, climb along the roof behind me. Okay. Now, watch your step. They haven't any idea we're gone.
Which way now, Rudy?
Over here at the edge. Now, from this roof to the chopper roof. Ready?
That's 50 feet. I'll never make it.
Oh, cut it out. It's only 20.
You say. Oh, you go, Rudy. I can't make it.
Oh, come on.
I can't.
What are you, scared of high places?
Yes, I always have been.
Well, all right. So long, George. Now, listen. If anybody comes through that skylight, you just hold them off long enough till I'm out of sight.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, there.
Kid! Oh, Rudy! Look at that. You're hanging upside down. What are your feet caught on?
Oh, dad-burned wires. Somebody strung wires up here. Nobody told me that. I got to get loose.
Give up, will you? Your face is all cut. If you fall on your head... Don't, Rudy, don't!
I'll make it. Got to make it. I'll just untwist these wires. I'm on the chapel roof now. Now pray for me. Good luck, George.
It's not as though you didn't warn them, Mr. Pinkerton. They'll try to escape. You knew it. I knew it. Oh, it makes me so angry.
Well, at least they got Collins back. You have the detailed report?
Well, haven't you seen it?
No, I haven't. Read it to me, Danny.
Well, evidently the kid was cut and bleeding. Got tore up on some wires strung across the roof. He jumped or fell from the main roof to the chapel roof. Then down that and into the warden's garden. Then walked in the unlocked back door where the warden's mother was ironing. She said he bowed to her and walked out the front door. Next report, on the corner of Spruce and 11th, he steals a bicycle and heads into the middle of the city. The next report, a rowboat stolen in North St. Louis. Presumably, he rode across the Mississippi. Let's see. Next, a man answering Rudy's description gets out of a freight car in the Memphis Railroad yard.
All the way to Memphis, huh?
That was yesterday.
Yes, and I'll bet you anything we'll get a report he's stolen a horse somewhere in Tennessee and he's headed for Arkansas.
Yeah, right to Indian territory. We always lose those bandits in Indian territory.
Well, take out, Danny. It won't be for long. He's not the kind to spend time hiding. If I know the Missouri Kid, he'll be back in this neighborhood knocking off another bank. Our chief weapon now is to circularize every spot in every state with his picture and description. Sooner or later, he'll surface.
Mr. Pinkerton, Rudy's sister's outside.
Nellie?
Yeah, she wants to see you. She's pretty wrought up.
Well, I don't know what she thinks I can do for George Collins. The jury's still out.
Shall I send her in?
Yeah, all right. Oh, and I guess you'd better leave us alone, Dan.
Miss Rudolph, Mr. Pinkerton will see you.
Oh, come in, Nellie. Why, you look much younger than you did up there on the witness stand.
They didn't believe me. The judge, the jury. They didn't believe anything I said.
I'm afraid they had possession of certain facts and certain witnesses.
What witness? I was there. It wasn't George who pulled the trigger. He was with me in the cabin. It was Rudy who done it. He walked right up to your man and killed him.
I know, Nellie. That's what you said in court.
Well, what can I do? I know George has done a lot of wrong things, but he didn't kill that man.
I'm not the jury or the judge.
Why would I say things against my own brother? Accuse him of a cold murder like that if it wasn't so.
But your brother isn't here to defend himself. He's hiding out somewhere. It's possible the jury will believe you. But maybe they'll figure you're making this up because you're keen on George Collins.
I do love him. I'm not saying I don't. But he didn't do it.
It's out of my hands. Nellie, why don't you go home? All I can say is just try to let all of what's happened be a lesson to you.
You think it's too late, don't you? That they'll convict him?
Even if George Collins were to walk out of that prison a free man, I'd tell you never to see him again. Try to start over, Nellie. You're only 18. You've got a whole life ahead of you.
Good morning, Mr. Pinkerton.
What are you so bright and cheery about?
Well, I don't like to say I'm celebrating, but I guess in a way this news makes me feel real good.
All right, spill it.
Well, for one thing, it's almost a year since George Collins was convicted and hung, and we kept trying and trying to find Rudy.
And we will keep on trying.
Well, I think our luck has changed. He's come out of hiding, and he's done exactly what you said he would. Here's the telegram.
Call to your attention, prisoner Charles Gorney, apprehended in attempt to rob Lewisburg, Kansas National Bank. Comparing your photographs of William Rudy Rudolph, alias Missouri Kid, not satisfactory identification. However, Bertillon measurements, particularly scars, mole on upper lip, and 2 gold teeth, closely resemble Gorney. Kindly advise Sheriff Paoli, Kansas.
What do you think?
Well, of all the bank robbers in the world, the likelihood 2 men would have the same scars, the same mole, and the same 2 gold teeth, well, it's just not possible.
That's just why I feel good today.
That's right, Danny. I think we've got our man.
And indeed they had. Charles Gorney turned out to be none other than Rudy Rudolph. It had been a long and costly trail. And had it not been for the cooperation of every local and state law enforcement body, the Missouri Kid might never have been caught. You may say this proves crime does not pay. However, for the Pinkertons, who spent hundreds of thousands of dollars to wrap up this case, crime can be very expensive. I shall return shortly. It was May 1905, 52 months after the cowardly murder of Detective C.J. Schumacher, that the second outlaw, the Missouri Kid, died at the end of a rope. It was also the beginning of a tradition followed to this day. If a lawman is killed in the line of duty, none of his brothers will rest until the criminal is brought to justice. Our cast included Lloyd Batista, Ian Martin, Robert Maxwell, E.V. Juster, and Russell Horton. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.